Hey, what is up, everybody? I am here to give you my live reactions for WWE RAW for September 4th, 2017. I almost said August because I forget we're in September now. Reactions for WWE. I'm going to mute that. Before I continue talking, let me post the actual, Google Hangout live reactions into the Facebook live reactions. So let me just do that right now. So yeah, you guys can check me out on both Facebook and YouTube. You just go to the Facebook page, and if you want to check out my past live reactions, I have those down in the description box below. And I also have my past Google Hangout videos down below and my past videos on RAW down below. So make sure you guys check those out. Okay, now let me just send it to a group I want to do. Somebody's messaged me on Facebook. Just want to send it on a couple of groups, and then I'll start talking. Okay, so now I did that. Let me start giving you my live reactions to WWE RAW. And I just lost. Just give me a second. I just lost. But yeah, so we have RAW. This is going to be my first actual live reactions while I'm actually watching RAW live, because normally I've watched it like on the DVR or something. So this will be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to actually watching the show live. So I'm actually excited about that. It's the first time I've done this, so I had to set up like where I was gonna record and stuff, and I forgot that this is over here. Apologize for that. I wonder how that sounded. I completely forgot about it. Now I'm gonna start actually giving some live reactions to RAW. I started this early because there's a few videos that have been released on YouTube that has to do with RAW and the announcements for it. So I want to start talking about that. Well, I want to start reacting to that first. So the first video I'm going to be reacting to is 5 things you need to know before RAW, September 4th, 2017. So I'm going to start off with that. And RAW starts in almost 10 minutes.
From an Intercontinental title match to the fallout from Roman Reigns and John Cena's verbal confrontation, I'm Kathy Kelly, and here's
we have
to know before the
Kathy Kelly hosting it.
Raw.
So let's see what there is to know.
Last week, Universal Champion Brock Lesnar had a 3-word warning for his No Mercy opponent, Braun Strowman. The first 2 words
right now, they're talking about the stuff going on with the WWE Universal Championship match. I still can't believe Brock Lesnar said that on TV.
Before their September 24th showdown, Jeff Hardy earned an Intercontinental Championship match by winning a battle.
And now they're talking about the
Hardy is a
Intercontinental Championship match coming up tonight.
In the 10 years since his last reign, this has won the title 7 times. So can the charismatic Enigma capture his 5th Intercontinental Championship? John Cena and Roman Reigns did not hold back.
And now they're talking about the build-up for the No Mercy match between John Cena and Roman Reigns.
Will Reigns or Cena have a follow-up to their rivals' scathing words from last week? Alexa Bliss recaptured the Raw Women's Championship.
And now they're talking about the stuff going on with the women's division.
Not last very long. Nia Jax shockingly laid out her BFF after the match before hoisting the title over her. Nia Jax explained that she is now making her own opportunities. But what exactly does that mean for Alexa? Emma's win over Mickie James last week marked her first one-on-one victory on Raw since May of 2016. She then took credit for starting the entire women's revolution. The question is, can Emma continue to build momentum? Well, we'll find out the answers to these questions and many more. Catch Monday Night Raw at 8/7 Central on the USA Network. And remember that September marks Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month, so show your support by wearing your Connor's Cure bracelet all month long, and visit WWEcommunity.com for more information.
So that means that the metal rope's going to be yellow. Even though I always like how NXT talks about how they change the ropes, but the ropes are always yellow, so it's kind of weird. All right, so the next video is called Steel Cage Match set for Monday's Raw with Braun Strowman facing off against Big Show. I'm gonna watch that because I'm actually really excited for that. I have to mute the ad, but yeah, there's some stuff that I'm looking forward to this week when it comes down to watching Monday Night Raw. I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what they do with Raw this week. So let's get right to this.
Kathy Kelly here at WWE
and we have
with a
Kathy Kelly hosted once again.
This Monday on the Labor Day edition of Raw, we'll see Braun Strowman go head-to-head with Big Show in a steel cage match. The last time these two Goliaths faced off on April 17th, 2017, the ring collapsed when Strowman superplexed.
The last time they wrestled was when they broke the ring. This was back in April when they really started launching up the rocket ship up Braun Strowman's ass.
Big Show will be looking to get back on the winning track after his loss to Big Cass.
And they still tease a club reunion in that Battle Royal because all three members of the former Bullet Club eliminated the Big Show last week from the Battle Royal.
Universal Championship match against Brock Lesnar on September 24th at No Mercy, making the showdown against a
I still can't wait for the WWE Universal Championship match at No Mercy. I'm super excited for it.
Steel cage match, or will Big Show's experience make the difference? Find out on Monday Night Raw live on the USA Network at 8/7 Central.
I think Kathy Kelly does a great job at her role. I think, I think she did a really good job really hyping up that match. I really wish they would utilize her a lot more. All right, so then we have the next live reaction, and it's called John Cena versus Jason Jordan to kick off Raw. It's kind of so obviously we know what to expect for you.
WWE Universe, Mike Rome here in Omaha, Nebraska.
We have Mike Rome interviewing Jason Jordan
tonight, and I just got some breaking news involving the gentleman standing next to me right here, Jason Jordan. Jason, talk to the WWE Universe about what you were telling me.
All right. Well, first off, I came to WWE Monday Night Raw because I wanted to take advantage of an opportunity to move forward in my career, to make an impact in WWE. With that being said, it's about 3 weeks ago, I'd say. There's a certain superstar who made an appearance on Monday Night Raw after about a year. Now, 15 years ago, that superstar was given an opportunity with Kurt Angle.
But he's Kurt Angle's black son. Kurt Angle's black son. Kurt Angle's black son. What was the son originally goes? My black son. My black son. I went in and
I talked to Kurt Angle today. I asked him what better opportunity to make an impact in WWE than to wrestle John Cena. Well, let's just say he said yes, and that's going to kick off the show tonight on Labor Day. And I don't mean to cut you short, but I'm going to go get ready.
Thank you, Jason. We look forward to that. Jason Jordan versus John Cena tonight, kicking off Monday Night Raw. Make sure you guys tune in, 8/7 Central on the USA Network.
Yeah, so John Cena versus Jason Jordan is going to kick off Raw. Like the fact that they're going to kick off right with the match. That's pretty cool. That never happens. Okay, next one is called Sasha Banks invokes a rematch clause.
Hey, WWE Universe, Mike Rome here backstage in Omaha, Nebraska. We're still hours away from Monday Night Raw, and we still have some breaking news for you right now. Now, we all know last week we got a brand new Raw Women's Champion in Alexa Bliss, and you know that Sasha Banks at any time can ask for a rematch. Well, it's been asked for, and she got it. No mercy. You're going to see Sasha Banks versus your Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. Now,
what
is the boss doing this on purpose? Is she setting herself up for success? We're going to find out. Make sure you guys tune in to No Mercy on the WWE Network.
How the fuck are they doing this match at No Mercy? How many opportunities? The 4 horsewomen always have to be in the spotlight when it comes to where is I'm still on, right? Yeah, the 4 horsewomen like to be on the spotlight when it comes to Raw Championship matches. If they were just gonna have Sasha Banks invoke her rematch clause, why would they do what they did last week with Nia Jax laying out Alexa Bliss? It really should be a one-on-one match between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. I mean, is that going to be the greatest match ever? No, but I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing the 4 horsewomen constantly in the title matches. You know, I will at least give SmackDown this. Other people in the women's division are getting opportunities, like Natalia's finally getting an opportunity. You know, she's the current champion. You have Naomi. That's different. You have Carmella with the Money in the Bank contract. So it's really stupid. But yeah, so we have about 3 more minutes until Raw starts. So I'm just gonna kind of preview Raw a little bit more. So yeah, they talked about the cage match. They talked about the I guess they talked about everything. But another thing I'm looking forward to on Raw is I'm kind of looking forward to see what WWE is gonna do to follow up the cruiserweight division, because ever since Enzo Amore has joined the cruiserweight division, I think there's been a little bit of more of a buzz around the cruiserweight division. Since he can talk so well, he's really kind of gotten the division hot again. I would say this is the hottest it's been since Austin Aries and Neville were feuding over the cruiserweight championship. So I'm really happy that Aries and Neville. Well, no, Enzo is in the cruiserweight division. I really want to see a microphone segment, like a promo segment, is what I'm trying to say, between Neville and Enzo Amore. I think they can work magic together on the mic. Kind of looking forward to seeing what they do to follow up with the Raw Tag Team division. So the Raw Tag Team division's looking pretty good right now. You have the feud going on between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose facing off against Cesaro and Sheamus. They've been putting on some magic stuff together. They had a couple of matches last week, so I kind of wonder what they're going to do this week, if they're going to have a rematch or something. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do there. And yeah, there's just stuff that I'm looking forward to seeing when it comes to Raw this week. And it's about a minute away, so I'm going to start setting up, put my TV on. And yeah, this is going to be the first like full 3-hour show. And I got another viewer. That's cool. And now,
You didn't tell your mom she's not cheating?
okay. My thing came in a little staticky. I'm going to mute it because I have a different show on. This is like the show that you have to get to Monday Night Raw. I call this, I call this the ham and cheese of the sandwich when it comes to Raw. Raw's the bread, and this is the ham and cheese. All right, Raw's on. So let's get right into it. WWE, then, now, forever. Even though originally, back in the day, it was known as WWF, then known as WWF. So right now, they're showing the segment between the contract signing between John Cena and Roman Reigns.
Since Roman Reigns has stepped foot in a ring, Roman Reigns has been the blue chip.
So I may be watching the Roman Reigns segments this week.
Against anyone and everyone that steps in his path.
Oh, and I've been meaning to say, and they've been mentioning it constantly. Happy Labor Day to everybody out there. I've been making videos all day on my own, the Talkinator channel, which you should, subscribe to and click on the bell. So that way, every time I upload a video on that channel, you guys will get the notification for it. But yeah, happy Labor Day to everybody. I forgot to say it there, so happy Labor Day.
Because probably no one's ever told you this before, John. But you're not as big of a deal as you
I didn't really feel like much of a holiday today, because, yeah.
So maybe it's not that I don't want to fight you. Maybe I just don't need to. Roman Reigns. I don't know if anyone's ever told you this. They go back and forth with you. Because when they look at you, they see what I see. A cheap-ass, corporately created John Cena bootleg.
They even showed the segment where at WrestleMania 29, The Rock raised John Cena's hand after Cena beat him for the WWE Championship. And now they showed at the Royal Rumble 2015 when The Rock raised Roman Reigns' hand after he won the Royal Rumble. That's really weird how that happened.
Because you know, if you do, your Roman Empire... He did it again. He can take anything and spin it. That's what he does. You're a phony. You're a yes man. He's a part-time.
That right there was the best promo Roman Reigns has ever cut in his career.
If I don't bust my ass every single week so you can hang out on the Today Show, then jump on this big old bus. But what are you really going to do, John? You're going to jump off that bus with that big-ass shovel. That's what you're going to do. You're going to bury as much young talent as you can.
Oh, I'm surprised they're utilizing that in the video package.
Stay on top of the mountain. But the thing is, the reason why you don't like me, I'm the one guy in the WWE that John Cena can't see. You have the gall to blame me. I haven't main evented WrestleMania in 5 years. I was the opening match at SummerSlam. You should be ashamed I'm a part-timer, because I can do this part-time better than you could ever do it full-time. And you stand there and blame me. Fine, I blame you. I'm still here because you can't do your job.
Ooh, that was... John Cena owned Roman Reigns last week.
Roman Reigns, no mercy in Los Angeles. After what was said tonight, this matchup has become extremely personal.
Can't wait to see that match.
On this Labor Day, we welcome
I see a delete
to
sign.
Monday Night Raw.
All right, here's John Cena. Mundo. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. It's up like a... Oh, Booker T's back. Kind of would rather have Jerry the King Lawler be back. Oh, wow, they're going to kick right off with the match. All right, so for the match, so for the guy I'm picking for this match, I'm going to obviously say John Cena wins. There was absolutely no way Jason Jordan's going to beat John Cena, especially since Cena's coming up with a big match against Roman Reigns at No Mercy. That wouldn't make any sense.
Word, which makes what's going to happen in 3 weeks in Los Angeles on pay-per-view on the WWE Network. Explosive, because it's John Cena.
So yeah, at No Mercy, it's going to be John Cena versus Roman Reigns. It should be at WrestleMania. I still can't believe they just threw this match at No Mercy. It's stupid. This should be the, if not the main event of WrestleMania. So on commentary too, you have Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Booker T. He's back on commentary. And now here comes Jason Jordan. He's going to have his bland theme song. Oh my gosh. I don't know whose theme song's worse. His, Emma's, or Big Cass. Or some of the woman in the Mae Young Classics. Absolutely no reaction for Jason Jordan. At least John Cena gets a reaction. Jason Jordan gets nothing.
I want to show you what happened 15 years ago on SmackDown. It was July of 2002, where Jason Jordan's father, Kurt Angle, would give the opportunity of a lifetime
to a young
and up-and-coming John Cena.
Yeah, this was John Cena's debut match. It was against Kurt Angle.
What is the one quality that you possess that makes you think that you can walk out here?
It really should have been Chad Gable that was Kurt Angle's son. It made more sense.
Ruthless aggression. And indeed, John Cena had his ruthless aggression on display.
So is the same thing going to happen to Cena? They're trying to tie this match in though. This was Cena's first match though, when he had a really good showing, but it's not like it's a Jason Jordan's first match or anything. Oh my God, that theme song Jason Jordan has is terrible. Yeah, so John Cena's gonna win this match.
John Cena built 15 years ago. John Cena, of course, used to the big matches.
Oh, one thing I didn't mention is doing that interview that Mike Rome was doing when he was announcing the Raw Women's title match. You saw Alexa Bliss pop up right behind him. I thought that was pretty funny. I just didn't react to it because of the fact that I was mad about the fact that Sasha's getting the Raw Women's title match.
The question is, can Jordan weather those feelings? And Jason Jordan, of course, an established
nice amateur background move so far by Jason Jordan. Yeah, he's Kurt Angle's black son, guys. Like, think about it. Jason Jordan's never going to live that off his career. He was Kurt Angle's son. Like, that's going to be hard for him to get away from. But that's going to stick with his career forever. Why they haven't booked Jason Jordan all that well either. Like, his mic work is pretty bland, and then the fact that they don't put him in big spots. He gets no reaction when he comes out. When they were in Canada, they had a guy from Canada face Jason Jordan, which obviously was going to get him heel reactions. And now he just comes out with no reaction. He hasn't won a match in like 3 weeks. He lost the, he lost at SummerSlam with the 6-man tag where it was him and the Hardy Boys faces The Miz and The Miz Triage. He lost the next night on Raw to Finn Balor. He then lost the Battle Royal last week. So, yeah. And obviously, and now he's clearly not winning this match. The only way I would see him winning this match is if Roman Reigns provided like a distraction, but that's just not going to happen. That would actually make sense, but it's not going to happen. So far, the match is pretty decent so far.
And that's what's taking him to the dance so many times. Cover by Jordan off the fireman's carry and a kick out by John. And again, right back into the waistline.
Oh, I got a viewer. Oh, it's Eric Lee Young. And he says, hey, bro, what's going on, Eric?
All the time. Always offering opportunity.
You watching Raw?
John Cena trying to work his way out of this predicament. Jason Jordan. Good strategy right now. Very powerful, very explosive.
So far, it's a nice, pretty basic wrestling match so far.
It's only going to work for so long for this kid, I can tell you that. Cena trying to use his power to break the waistlock and catches Jason with an elbow to the jaw. And now a right hand, and now John Cena going back to his game. That's the difference in collegiate style and professional. Covered by Cena, hooking a leg on Jordan, and they kick out. It's a big elbow right to the snout. Cena, of course,
nobody's reacting to this match, I think. I think the crowd's dead.
Never been afraid to involve himself in a brawl.
What did it say? Alright, so Eric Leon says, not much at a party, it's Labor Day. So that's cool, man. I'm guessing you're not watching Monday Night Raw then. Happy Labor Day to you, Eric, by the way. Nice right hand by Cena, by the way. Oh, suplex. Yep. I think it was supposed to be a fisherman suplex, but it didn't look like he hooked the leg.
That's the sign of a great. Now the veteran measuring his man, that suplex stinging. Jason Jordan. Oh, straight right from John Cena. And again, Jason Jordan driven back with the right hand. And now Cena's in his wheelhouse. The way he likes to operate in the ring is an Irish whip to Jordan into the corner. And John Cena has taken control.
So John Cena apparently is in control. Now I have to mute it because of copyright. No, well, yeah, because of copyright. Because it's going to commercial.
Climb back into this match.
Eric Leon says on Facebook, Happy Labor Day to I watch Monday Night Raw later. If that makes sense, it's a holiday. No one probably wants to be watching Monday Night Raw, which is probably why they're throwing like all these matches out on Raw. That looks pretty good, I guess. I have to watch the trailer flattens. But so far, Raw's been pretty decent. I mean, there's only been like one match. I think the Jason Jordan John Cena match is pretty decent. I like that they're starting right off with a match. It's different, it's actually innovative. And I'm gonna put my text on just because of the fact that I don't know if I'm gonna get any text messages or not. I'm gonna just check to make sure see if I am, just in case. No, it's not. No, it's not. So yeah, I can't wait for No Mercy. I'm stoked for this code. I think Raw has been knocking it out of the park with pay-per-views the past couple of times. So we have Great Balls of Fire. That was a really good show. That had the main event with Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar. That was good. That really good ambulance match between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. The Iron Man match for the Raw Tag Team titles between Cesaro and Sheamus and the Hardy Boys. There was another the Cruiserweight title match even was really good between Neville and Akira Tozawa. And then we had what else was good on that show? There was something else. Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt was a pretty good match on that show. And the Raw Women's title match between Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks was pretty good. So Great Balls of Fire was good. We even had that comedy where Roman Reigns drove the ambulance right into the, that truck. And then we even had the, that great 6-star match between Heath Slater and Kurt Hawkins. What a great 6-star match that was. And then you had Raw really knock it out of the park on their portion of it when it came to their side of the pay-per-view at SummerSlam. They had a really good, Cruiserweight Championship match between Neville and Akira Tozawa again. Then they had the really good Raw Tag Team title match between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose and Cesaro and Sheamus. The really good Raw Women's title match between Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. The amazing WWE Universal title match, Fatal 4-Way. And hold on, I'm not gonna. I'll get back to my point in a second. Well, they're trading shots. Weird punches. They look like weird punches, but yeah, those are punches. Oh, he went for the shoulder thrust in the corner. Oh, here comes Cena Here comes Cena's 5 moves of doom. Oh, Jordan! He flipped out of it. Oh man, he got absolutely no crowd reaction with that. It actually kind of sucks for Jason Jordan because he's actually a pretty good wrestler, but he just gets no reaction when he comes out. At least Roman Reigns and John Cena get reactions. Jason Jordan doesn't even get a reaction when he comes out anymore.
Cena felt that drop kick. Brought him flush in the face. But the thing is that who's the pressure guy?
Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. In this sense, I'm kind of rooting for Cena, I guess, because I don't really care that much for Jason Jordan right now. His career, yeah, his career has been kind of killed. Oh, oh, 2. Oh, I lost my view on Facebook. Now obviously we know what he's going for.
How many superstars over the years have been in this position? I know you have, Brooke.
Cena hair looks weird. Like he's got a little weird hairstyle going on right now. Alright, here comes an AA.
You gotta love the 5-knuckle shuffle from Cena, positioning Jason Jordan for the attitude adjustment.
It's over. Oh no, Jason Jordan. Oh, oh.
Shoulders are down. John's got a kick out of 2. Looking for the STF. Drags Jordan back in the center of the ring.
Over. That's a crappy STF. He's never been able to do the STF properly.
Anybody else except this guy right here, John Cena. John Cena is in no man's land right now. Will Jordan tap? John Cena, the 16-time WWE champion.
I don't think he's gonna tap. Probably not. Oh, 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 crossface, 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 crossface. We know Cena's not tapping out though, because because Cena never gives up. So is that a crossface? It doesn't look like a crossface. Looks more like a weird chin lock. I thought that was a crossface, but it doesn't look like one.
Cena though powering out of it. And look at the power of Cena. Lifting Jordan up on his shoulders. Incredible display of strength from Cena.
Oh, but Jordan countered. Oh, no other leg suplex. Oh. 2. Ooh, kick out.
Wow. Incredible action. Jason Jordan that close to beating John Cena on Monday Night Raw. Definitely in a new era right there. John Cena is seeing it up close and personal. The first beautiful Northern Lights suplex.
And you know what they really... Oh, I guess it isn't his first. I was going to say, this is John Cena's first match back on Raw, but it's not because he had the 2 tag matches. The one where he teamed up with Roman Reigns to face Samoa Joe and The Miz, and then last week when he faced Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, but I haven't seen any of those matches with Roman Reigns has been in them. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was nice. Reverse into like a crossbar. It's over right here. Over right here. Yeah. Good match though. I'll give that match probably like a 3 stars. It was pretty good. Kind of sucks for not Baron Corbin. Jason Jordan, because he just got fed to the wolves. He just is not having a good outing. But overall, I think that's the best match I think Jordan has had since he's come to Raw. Give that match 3 stars.
And if you're Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, you got to be proud of what your son Jason Jordan accomplished in this match tonight, standing toe-to-toe with who I feel is the greatest of all time in John Cena. I show respect for Cena.
Jason Jordan, though, is just, yeah, he's floundering right now. He's flopping bad. Oh, Roman. Is he face or heel? Because if he acts like a face, the protest continues. I can't really tell.
The big dog, Roman Reigns, is here. Things are heating up on Monday Night Raw.
You went to Lambert's house.
I only know if he's face or heel.
Were you armed? You have to get me out.
Because it's tough.
Go back to the bed and wait. She'll tell us what
Is this some weird game you two are playing?
Somebody's getting nervous about Carson Eddie.
What if I don't remember anything?
Are you ready? The Sinner Limited Series, Wednesday at 10.
I heard good things about the Sinner. I may stop watching it soon.
New Parmesan dusted, garlic seasoned, and cinnamon sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any two of Domino's new bread twists or medium two-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Dudes, a Jolly Rancher bit.
For Jolly Rancher Pop Tarts.
Oh, Jolly Rancher. Oh, I gotta mute the ad. I forgot. I'll mute the TV. Same thing. Oh, so overall, I thought Raw has been pretty good so far. So, yeah, we're gonna see, I guess, when John Cena and Roman Reigns are gonna get. You know, John Cena and Roman Reigns are like the big boys. They're the guys they care the most about. They're getting like 2 big segments on Raw, pretty much wrapped into one. They got 2 commercial breaks. John Cena got a match, and now he's gonna get a promo segment. That's Cena right there. That's how you do business. And Roman, obviously, he's got to get his stuff in. If they're opening the show, they're going to go like, yeah, the show's almost been a half hour. So, yeah. But, yeah, back to what I was talking about SummerSlam. I thought, Raw delivered really good matches in the SummerSlam portion of it. They even had that Fatal 4-Way. I think this is the last match that Raw delivered. WWE Universal title match where Brock Lesnar defended against Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Samoa Joe. And, you have No Mercy that's looking like a pretty good show. You're going to have John Cena versus Roman Reigns, a big WrestleMania match that should have been at WrestleMania. I'm still going to keep saying it over and over again. You have Brock Lesnar defending the WWE Universal Championship against Braun Strowman. And just added, you have Alexa Bliss defending the Raw Women's Championship against Sasha Banks. The match is going to be good. I just don't really care to see that because of the fact that it should be Nia. I'm not a Nia Jax fan by any stretch of the imagination, but why would you set up that angle you did last week just to have Sasha Banks be the one to get the title shot? Doesn't really make any sense. Whatever, though. And then obviously it looks like we're going to have Neville versus, Neville's going to defend his Cruiserweight Championship against Enzo Amore. I think that could be fine. I think it's just, if it's Neville just destroying him and stuff, that could be okay. Then we have probably going to be Miz defending the Intercontinental title against maybe Jason Jordan. I'm not sure. Balor versus Wyatt again, whatever. Then we have the Raw Tag Team title match, Ambrose and Rollins defending against Cesaro and Sheamus. That could be really good. I kind of hope they added like a stipulation, like 2 out of 3 falls or something, because they could really tear it up. And then, so let's kind of see how Roman Reigns acts. If he acts like a heel, I'm going to keep watching, but I don't know how he's going to act. Cena's actually getting cheered.
I got one question for you, John.
And yeah, so the crowd's picked who they want to win.
If you are what you say you are, why does it take a 16-time champ over 20 minutes to beat a rookie?
Ooh, that's heel. That was low. They really need to go all the way with the Roman Reigns heel turn.
The fact is, if you're as good as you say you are, you would have beat him right off the get-go. But you strung it on out, let him believe in himself, let them get into it, and then you crushed him. Or you lied last week.
Ooh.
You ran your mouth like you always do. And you're not as strong, you're not as fast, you're not as good as you say or think you are. So that means you proved me right. Because you're lying. fake ass little bitch.
Ooh. Yeah, that was like Roman Reigns is cutting some of the best promos in this feud with John Cena. See the
Which is it, John?
So the talent's there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Debbie Downer to Monday Night Raw.
Ooh, see, it's not wrong actually.
Roman, I'd say I'm happy to see you, but I'm disgusted by your whole face. You are doing the worst possible thing that a man like you can do right now, and that's try to use your brain. We all saw last week, homie. Just stay in your lane. That's not your strong suit. Because you're thinking about questions. Have I lost a step? Do I string my opponents along, allowing them to make their own mistakes so I can adapt and overcome? You're going to get the answers to these questions, Roman. Don't burn your brain cells. For gosh sake, you come out here with your zipper open.
I busted it, actually. Big dog.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking for your balls, but you ain't got none, so it's okay.
You would be looking for those.
Yeah, why was he looking for
them?
them?
My man, you're going to get the answers to these questions at No Mercy. You don't have to ask them, because at No Mercy, you don't get beat. And you're going to get beat by either a guy who lost a step or a guy who's been stringing you along for years. Letting you waltz out here mistake after mistake after mistake just so I could pick the right time to chop your ass down to size.
Ooh.
You want to talk about questions? Only question Roman Reigns is going to have after No Mercy is how in the hell did this happen? Roman, I'll answer that for you right now. Because you're a conceited, know-it-all golden boy who needs to be taught a lesson in respect. Guys like Jason Jordan, guys like Chad Gable, they have to scratch and claw for every single inch. Hell, even a dude like The Miz, who I despise, but he scratches and claws and earns every single inch week by week. Damn, I respect that. I'll say this to your face, Roman Reigns, so you get where I'm coming from. I don't respect you.
Ooh. You know this is probably all bullshit.
I don't respect how you waltz on down here, you, Roman Reigns, and call me a fake-ass bitch. Dude, the only person living a lie here is you. You come out here and say it's your yard. They don't agree so much. You come out here and say you're the guy. They don't agree so much.
That's true.
So if we're talking about questions tonight, Roman Reigns, I got one question for you. Is there any room in that clouded, protected, conceited brain of yours for you to actually see what the hell is going on here? Or do I have to beat some common sense into you?
Now we're talking, John. Do it.
Roman Reigns is acting such like a cocky heel right now. I love it.
Come on. Do it. Do it right here.
Yeah,
right
Cena's
now.
pretty much the chosen face of this
What do you
feud.
think, Omaha? Do you want to see John Cena beat my ass? This is your moment. This is your moment to finally back up your big mouth. Do it. Just like I thought. You're all talk, John.
You didn't do it.
And that's why I don't respect You.
Well, in 3 weeks, talk's over.
Great segment.
And it is about respect. John Cena, Roman Reigns, one-on-one, and no mercy.
That was a really good segment. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, so Cena pretty much just got like almost 30 minutes of TV time.
And the big show met, the ring imploded.
So it's like the ring gonna implode and the whole cage is gonna come down. That'd be sick.
Braun Strowman will step inside a ruthless steel cage to collide with the world's
I can't wait to see this match tonight.
Strowman locked inside a steel cage 5 times. And while that match may collapse the ring, this match might tear it down for the first time in a decade after earning an opportunity last week. Jeff Hardy will challenge The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. It's live on Raw tonight.
All right, another commercial. Got to kind of wait it out. But yeah, so far Raw has been a pretty good show so far. Really have enjoyed all the stuff that's happened. I'd say the promo segment they had last week was better. We needed the Roman Reigns from last week. That would have been the better Roman Reigns to have in this promo segment. But yeah, I wonder what's going to be next. But yeah, I thought Raw had a nice different start. It just started right off with the match, then went right into a promo segment. It felt different. I don't know if they're doing this because it's Labor Day. Maybe not a lot of people are watching Raw because, as you heard, Eric Leon's not watching Raw because he's at Labor Day party, or cookout, whatever he wants to call it. So I think that's why he, is not watching Raw at the moment. So yeah, but there's an ad for Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, actually, I'm talking to my friend John Tuddy. We're in the Aftershock Corner group chat, which is coming back this Friday. Make sure you guys check that out and check out the Aftershock Corner playlist. I'll post that in the description box below. We're talking about he just mentioned that I obviously you didn't tell. I didn't really like the jokes because this is supposed to be like a serious feud. This match should still be happening at WrestleMania, but it's not. So it's stupid. But yeah, so it's just stupid that match is not happening at WrestleMania. But yeah, so far I've enjoyed doing these live reactions. They've been really enjoyable. Definitely the best ones are the SummerSlam ones I did and the ones for the Mae Young Classics. They're better to do it when I'm with like a group, but I don't mind doing it myself. I think they're fun. It's like a different type of video I can do. I can talk about a lot of topics in this video that I'm not usually able to talk about in other videos and stuff, so I enjoy it. Obviously, obviously you guys are gonna get Mae Young Classics live reactions tomorrow. We were gonna do it today, but then James is busy. He's working on the intro for the Aftershock Corner, which you should check out, and he's also working on uploaded some other videos and stuff on his other channel, James Heber, which you should check out. The link for that is in the description box below. So yeah, overall a lot of stuff to look forward to on there. All right, not yet. Raw is probably coming back on soon. Probably should have a drink pretty soon. All right, we'll give it a minute. Did you guys know footage from more than 10 different wrestling promotions is available on demand, including WWE, WCW, ECW, AWA, NWA, Mid-South, Smoky Mountain, and WCCW, I think that says, but I can't see it because my computer's in the way. It's good stuff to know. Oh, here's Dean Ambrose. And Seth Rollins.
Speaking of No Mercy, the tag team champions who will defend their titles. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, and gentlemen, I believe we're going to have some special guests with us on commentary.
Well, I'm fine with that.
You're looking good. You're looking real jacked, baby.
So it looks like Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are going to be on commentary. But yeah, so I guess Ambrose, we're going to get a Raw Tag Team title match at SummerSlam. No Mercy.
Champions from SmackDown. And here are their opponents.
Here's Sheamus and Cesaro.
Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose joining us now on commentary. Hello, thank you for having us, gentlemen.
I do like the fact that the Raw commentary team, the Raw commentary table is up on the like the stage where versus SmackDown. It's up just where it normally is, just by ringside. And I didn't talk about this, but Corey Graves, he's going to be taking JBL's place on commentary. I'm really excited about that. I feel bad for Corey Graves because he's going to be loaded and just busy as all hell because he's going to be commentating both Raw and SmackDown, and some days a pay-per-view because he'll be commentating in both pay-per-views. But I think he's great, so I'm actually happy about that. And he's no longer going to be commentating in 205 Live. Nigel McGuinness is actually going to be joining Vic Joseph on commentary. Not exactly sure how the commentary team there is going to work because Vic Joseph's absolutely terrible on commentary. But I'm, pretty happy about Corey Graves and Nigel McGuinness being on the main roster now. I'm assuming Nigel McGuinness will still do commentary in NXT. Okay, so before I talk about the match coming up, so yeah, we have the rematch for the Raw Tag Team titles. Ambrose and Rollins are going to be defended against Cesaro and Sheamus. I can't wait for that match. That's going to be awesome. The match at SummerSlam was really good. And Cesaro and Sheamus are facing Beauty and the Man Beast. And I'm going to predict that Cesaro and Sheamus are going to win this match because this is just meant to be a squash to really put them over to help give them momentum going into their Raw Tag Team Championship match again at No Mercy against Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. One thing though about the Raw Tag Team division, it's really lacking in teams because there's not a lot of teams on Raw. All we have is Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, Cesaro and Sheamus, the Hardy Boys, Beauty and the Man Beast is pretty much a job of tag team.
Ambrose, what do you think about it? I've had 5 years to punch you in the face. You know what I mean? I'm kind of done with it.
They also have
the moment we
who else? Not exactly sure if this will be a team. Hopefully it is. Akira Tozawa and Apollo Crews. As part of that Titus brand, that'd be pretty cool. And then obviously you have the Revival, but you have Dawson who has a shoulder injury, so we're not going to see them for a while. And then there's another team I'm forgetting. That's it. That's the only teams. Oh, well, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, but they've been utilized like utter crap. I forgot about them. But one thing I will say though is this tag team with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, like they were floundering. Just as solo singles babyface wrestlers. You had Dean Ambrose who was just pretty much lazy and complacent since he had gone to SmackDown as the WWE champion, and then you have Seth Rollins who after WrestleMania 33 kind of fell. I would say maybe after his feud with Samoa Joe kind of fell a little bit.
we're out here scouting. We know what they're capable of.
Well, Rhino. feel bad for Rhino. I kind of wish he'd be utilized a lot better. I kind of wish they would have kept that stuff going where he would eat the cheese and crackers because that was some funny stuff.
Rhino's just bringing it right now. One-man wrecking machine. Yeah, look at Rhino go.
Ooh, TKO.
Is it enough for Rhino to put him away?
No way.
Slater and Rhino somehow pulled off a victory. It could be catastrophic to the mindset of
It's over.
heading into the come on.
Right here, it's over. Bull kick. Yep.
Kick by Sheamus. And here's the cover on Rhino. And Sheamus and Cesaro pick up.
I'll give that match 2 stars. Just a basic wrestling match. Really just there to put over Cesaro and Sheamus going into the Raw Tag Team title match, like I said it would be, and it served its purpose. Kind of wish they would have done a little bit more than they did to build up this feud, but maybe there's other stuff coming.
The landscape is different now. You're looking at the bar, right? This is the best. We should steal their names.
So the question is where do Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose go after they just defeat Sheamus and Cesaro and retain the Raw Tag Team titles? Are they gonna? Who are they gonna face? They don't really have anybody else left to face. I guess they could face Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, but then who do they face after that? Because there's no more on teams. Unless they call it like the Authors of Pain from NXT and had them just destroy them. Go ahead, Cesaro and Sheamus win, and then continue the feud, but whatever.
It happens in 3 weeks at the Staples Center in Los Angeles at No Mercy on the WWE Network. Ambrose and Rollins versus Sheamus and Cesaro for the Raw.
But overall, I'm pretty interested in that program.
Booker T back with us this week. And Booker, how's the family in Houston after Hurricane Harvey? We're blessed, but a lot of people got hit pretty bad. But hey, I want to take a second here and thank you WWE Universe, thank you WWE for all the help they've given to the Texas Gulf Coast as well as all those parishes down in Louisiana and my city, Houston. We've been knocked down before. We just keep getting up. Stay strong, Houston. Oh, speaking of strong, the world's strongest fan, Mark Henry, is in Houston today, helping out with the hurricane disaster relief efforts. So if you want to be like Booker T and Mark Henry, check out
Mark Henry was there. I bet a lot of us stuff from Texas were affected by it.
Quite the night we've had.
Who's getting interviewed? Who's Renee Young?
Please welcome on the Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys.
Jeff, what's your approach for your title match against the Miz tonight?
Wait. What a
wonderful
for a new Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, no pressure, right? I mean, tonight's a lot more than an opportunity to become a champion. It's about rebirth. People wonder why my brother and I have been innovators for the last 25 years. It's very simple. We wrestle each match like it's our first. At the same time, we wrestle each match like it could be our last. We live for the moment. It's our way of life. That's what I teach my daughter. And the fact that my daughter might see me become the new Intercontinental Champion tonight, that's pretty cool. So with that said, tonight's not about age. It's not about life beating you down. It's about the vitality that shines bright within my spirit. Yes. So tonight, I'm either going to burn out in a blaze of glory, or I'm leaving here the new Intercontinental Champion. Ah! And if that dastardly Mr. Raj tries to warp my brother's destiny, then they're all going down to a beautiful twist of fate.
Jeff versus Miz for the Intercontinental.
I think I saw some broken in there.
One of the biggest stars that SmackDown Live has to offer with a 13-time world champion. WWE City Pest Predator is captivated an entire universe. There is no more extraordinary superstar than Shinsuke Nakamura.
Tomorrow night, the biggest superstars.
Well, I can't wait for this match. The match coming up between Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura. That's gonna be awesome.
The artist who will earn a future WWE Championship opportunity. SmackDown Live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central.
Yeah, I think we just saw some broken Hardys.
As
if someone wanted to take out Kingston,
Okay, gonna mute the TV because of copyright strikes. I'm actually really looking forward to watching this Intercontinental Championship match between The Miz and Jeff Hardy. I'm actually liking the show. It's just a nice, simple wrestling show. Nothing fancy. Yeah, so cool. But yeah, overall, I'm enjoying RAW so far. Any comments? Probably not. But I kind of wish I like the way that RAW is structured. It's structured differently. You just, it's nothing fancy. It's just nice, simple booking, and I've enjoyed it. If RAW was like this a lot more, I watch every week, but it'd be more enjoyable to watch it every week. So I think that's cool. And I'm happy about the live reactions. I'm pretty stoked. So yeah, I just can't wait for that cage match. It's gonna be something I was gonna say. I don't remember what it was now. But yeah, I kind of wonder if they're gonna finally go the direction and finally have Matt Hardy fully conform into broken Matt Hardy. Seeing his brother get a Intercontinental Championship match over him, maybe kind of slowly build towards that, where Matt Hardy accidentally cost Jeff Hardy the win. Maybe the Hardy Boys realize that their run in WWE isn't going as they would have planned. I'll say this: the Hardy Boys, I think, are being utilized better in WWE than the Dudley Boys ever were when they returned. Because when the Dudley Boys returned, they were kind of jobbed out. They were like losing matches a lot. But at least the Hardy Boys are winning and stuff, and they're actually featured a little bit better than the Dudley Boys were. They're being loads used better, way better than Mickey James could ever hope to be. There's weeks I forget that Mickey James is even in the company. So, yeah. I think it's getting to the point where I have to unmute it. Yep.
I want to send a special thanks to Kit for No Mercy, the official theme of WWE No Mercy. Available now.
Oh, I love the No Mercy theme song too. That's been great. I'm glad that they brought that back. All right, so I'm gonna pick that The Miz retains his Intercontinental Championship. I do not see Jeff Hardy walking out with that Intercontinental title. If he does, I'll be immensely shocked.
It's Team Extreme.
And Miz would have had like a pretty shitty IC title reign. Delete.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, September is Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month, so Matt and Jeff are wearing gold belts in an effort to delete pediatric cancer forever. Later tonight,
I like the broken gimmick reference. Oh, the wolf's been yellow? I haven't noticed.
Research to the Fee Foundation. Visit WWEauction.com to place your bid. And later on tonight, we are going to tell you more about Cotter's Cure and how you can help out. And again, the auction is open.
Delete.
Incredible opportunity for Matt and Jeff Hardy tonight. Matt will be at ringside to see if his brother Jeff can capture the Intercontinental title.
Can we please have
He came to play. it really is a shame about what's happened with Curtis Axel when he's in WWE. He comes into WWE and NXT in 2010 as Michael McGillicuddy. He comes very close to winning. He nearly wins the season. Obviously, the only reason he didn't was because Kaval won it, who ended up leaving. It is now low key, and then Kurt Hawkins was eliminated really quickly last week. That was pretty funny. But then you had Michael McGillicuddy, who then resurfaced with, ironically enough, Husky Harris and screwed Cena over in the Nexus match with Wade Barrett at Hell in a Cell. Then they joined the Nexus. Then they left the new Nexus. Him and David Otunga won the WWE Tag Team titles, which is now known as the Raw Tag titles. And then what else? They lost him in a pointless nothing match. They were really not on TV. They lost him to Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne. Then he was like demoted down to Superstars forever. You never saw much of Michael McGillicuddy. Then eventually, when Paul Heyman was looking for a new Paul Heyman guy, he came back as Curtis Axel. Things were looking great. Oh, hold on.
And it is for the Intercontinental Championship.
I'll talk about that later. I'm gonna talk about this.
Hardy from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy. His opponent, accompanied by Maurice and the Miztourage, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing 221 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz.
And this is about hashtag IC title tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it was 10 years ago yesterday that Jeff Hardy won his final Intercontinental Championship. Tonight,
that's crazy. I remember seeing that Raw too. Jeff Hardy defeated Umaga to win his final Intercontinental Championship, and then they lost it to Chris Jericho right before WrestleMania 24 when he was suspended. Oh, could win it right here. Oh, I mean, come on, Jeff. Come on, you gotta know better than that. But yeah, when it goes to commercial, I'll talk about the downfall of Curtis Axel. Bo Dallas, he sucks or whatever. Oh, we're getting some obsolete chants. I actually never thought that Jeff Hardy right now would be wrestling for. I mean, I knew eventually that the Hardys were gonna go after singles championships, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this soon in their return. So I think that's pretty cool. Ooh.
And like I said, he's having the best year.
Well, that just shows how scabby the Miz can be.
Look out, the Miztourage closing in.
Doing
the wise thing and getting back in the ring. And Miz missing it wildly. Jeff Hardy sends Miz up over the top rope. And Jeff Hardy now. Will he fly? He talks about taking
Miz and the Miztourage weren't having that. I gotta mute it.
Why is there?
All right, so now, but overall, I'm enjoying the Intercontinental Championship match so far. But let me continue to talk about the downfall of Curtis Axel. So yeah, he debuts on like Monday Night Raw. He re-debuts when he was revealed as the Paul Heyman guy. For the next Paul Heyman guy, he gets victories over Triple H and John Cena. They were counter wins, but they were wins nonetheless. He was even beating Chris Jericho. Then on Father's Day at Payback in 2013, he wins a triple threat match that involved Wade Barrett and The Miz. Ironically enough, now look where that happened, where he wins the Intercontinental Championship on Father's Day. Then he loses it in embarrassing fashion to, at the time, he was known as Biggie Langston. And then he forms his tag team with Ryback. They call themselves Ryback. So they don't never win the tag titles. They don't go anywhere because Ryback got hurt. Curtis Axel started jobbing out again. And then he at the Royal Rumble, he was attacked by Eric Rowan before he could ever enter the match. And then he started doing the whole Axelmania thing, which was pretty funny. He had that spot like Kurt Hawkins did at WrestleMania where he was just eliminated all at once by everybody. And then he went into that tag team with Damian Sandow when he became known as Macho Mandow, where they were both being parodies of the Mega Powers, you know, where you had Macho Mandow being a parody of Macho Man Randy Savage, and Curtis Axel being a parody of Hulk Hogan by calling himself Axelmania. It was stupid. And then obviously because of Hulk Hogan's firing and stuff, that they had to drop that gimmick because they erased Hulk Hogan out of the history of WWE. And then Curtis Axel started floundering again. They tried doing stuff with him by pairing him up with Heath Slater, Adam Rose, and Bo Dallas as the social outcasts. And then they just jobbed them out. Then Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas were both drafted to Raw. Bo Dallas started doing the whole Bo Leaf and Bo thing. And then Curtis Axel turned face, got into a feud with Bo Dallas. He is in his hometown. He cut the best promo of his career, and he lost in embarrassing fashion to Bo Dallas. And then we never saw him again. And then, you know, he's now doing this stuff with The Miz. So, and now he's dressing up like in dress pants and stuff. It actually sucks. It sucks for Curtis Axel, because he's just really talented. He's the grandson of Larry the Axe Cannon, the son of Mr. Perfect, two of the best like wrestlers in the WWE. And it's just, yeah, Curtis Axel just isn't that same failure.
And we are back live on Monday.
But yeah, now Raw's back on, as if you probably heard. Oh, nice jawbreaker by Jeff Hardy.
Last week to earn this opportunity tonight. You see the Miz, Taraj, Dallas, and Axel.
Kind of wish this would have been one of those times like they do on SmackDown where they would have done like a split screen, but whatever. But this would have been a perfect match to do it for.
An incredible Intercontinental Champion over the years, holding the title a combined 450 plus days. And Jeff Hardy knocking Miz down. Only 3 of them in history have held the title longer. Pedro, Morales, Don Baracco, and the whole man. As Jeff Hardy face first to the Miz. Can he win the championship? Miz kicks out at 2.
Whether you're a fan of the Miz or you're not, you can't deny how much the Intercontinental Championship means to the Miz. It's just one of his most prized positions.
I know this isn't very attractive, but I got food stuck in my teeth.
Earlier tonight, talking about how the Miz worked hard.
Oh, Whisper in the Wind. Yes.
By Jeff Hardy, and down goes the Intercontinental Champion. Jeff to win the title here tonight for a 5th time. And a
Nope.
kick out by Miz.
I don't think Jeff Hardy's ever won a match with the Whisper in the Wind, if I'm not mistaken. It's like Matt Hardy can never win a match with the side effect, but Jeff Hardy can never win the match with the Whisper in the Wind. Or Bo Dallas. And of course, Matt Hardy just stands there and doesn't do anything about it. Oh, Axel winning the barricade. Twist of fate, twist of fate. No.
The Miz, Taraj, and Matt Hardy going at it outside the ring.
Oh, they've been ejected.
Has been ejected from ringside. And I believe Matt Hardy has been too.
I can understand Matt Hardy was busy assaulting the Miz.
I can understand Miz, Taraj, since Curtis Axel got involved in the match. But nonetheless, we're now back to an even playing field.
Back to a one-on-one match now.
Hardy the challenger.
Oh, Jeff Hardy. Oh, roll up, roll up. No. Oh. Oh, Russian leg sweep. Nice athletic moves. I wouldn't say that's a DQ. Jeff Hardy's hitting some nice athletic moves in this match. Nice atomic drop. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, that was I think that was, I don't think anyone's, I've never seen anybody counter that like that before. The Miz kicked out, well, Hardy kicked out. This is a really good match.
In Omaha, Nebraska. The Miz defending the Intercontinental Championship against Jeff Hardy. The Miz Taraj has been ejected from ringside, as has Matt Hardy.
I like it, man, because this matchup right here against Jeff Hardy poses a lot of problems for the Miz, but the Miz has a chance right now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people underestimate the Miz. He's showing he can go in this match as well. Oh, let's go question finale. Nope, Jeff Hardy, roll up. 2. Nope. Oh, went for a corner clothesline.
And Jeff Hardy with his opening, but again,
Oh.
with a great counter.
Oh, psycho knee.
Is it enough to retain the championship?
Shade to Daniel Bryan. It is Daniel Bryan.
Miz is displaying right now as to why John Cena mentioned the Miz by name earlier and why Cena respects Miz. What an interaction that was between Roman Reigns and John Cena.
Well, and the Miz earlier this week also talking about the fact that, well, Pete said he'd only last 3 months before he'd be fired in the WWE. He said that fueled him every single day. He used
Yeah, think about it. The Miz has been in WWE for 11 years. That's crazy. Oh. These are the, I don't know what he calls them now, but the yes kicks pretty much. It's really weird that he still does this, considering the fact that now he's on Raw and Daniel Bryan's the general manager of SmackDown. Oh, went for a kick to the head. Oh. What the weird thing is, why wasn't Maurice ejected from ringside? I guess she didn't get involved, but that's weird. He kicked out. I thought he was gonna get it. I actually thought he was gonna get his foot on the rope.
Hey guys, this is what Miz is all about. This is a little peek inside his soul. Miz actually offered Jeff Hardy a spot in the Miz Taraj if he would decline this matchup tonight.
Well, this is what WWE is all about. Jeff Hardy, championship action.
Oh, Miz picked his leg. Ooh, that was a 6 spot. This is a really good match right now.
Shows he's thinking right there. He's tactically.
Let's make sure I'm still live on the air. Yes, I am. Don't even know how long I've been going for. Was I guess about a little over an hour. Oh, figure four. You know what the funny thing is? These two probably do the worst figure fours I've ever seen in my life. Because I remember Jeff Hardy did one to, I think it was, I'm trying to remember who it was. I think he did one to Christopher Daniels in TNA in 2013, and that was an awful figure four. But yeah, these two are really tearing it up and delivering a really good Intercontinental Championship match. Oh, he's at the ropes. Oh yeah, it's nice too. I didn't even mention Ric Flair is finally starting to get healthy again. Oh, got a Facebook message.
Oh my goodness. A fall from that distance would end the match for a lot of men, but not Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's down it again. Look at it. Recapture the Intercontinental Championship. And Miz
grab the rope.
Great wherewithal for the champ.
You're absolutely right. That's great ring awareness from the Intercontinental Champion. It's a great maneuver and a great match.
Oh, Jeff Hardy. You felt what Miz felt. Didn't see it coming.
My friend John just asked me what my favorite match of all time was. That I gotta think of.
Using the steps for a little poetry and motion instead of his brother Matt.
I'm gonna say maybe the first ever Hell in a Cell. I've always really liked that
There's
match.
a style that made Jeff Hardy famous. But remember, champion's advantage. Jeff Hardy won't
Because that
win the
psychology
championship
is just
by power or
awesome.
disqualification.
Yes, must pin or make the
You know, the first ever Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. I'll talk about that later. Jeff Hardy made us win the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, he moved out of the way. Miz moved out of the way.
Whatever she did, managed to get Miz back into to the
I think Maurice pulled Miz out of the way.
That's why Maurice is invaluable at ringside.
And Jeff Hardy would miss with a swanton, and now the question is, can the champion capitalize?
Jeff Hardy missing that swanton, I'm sure, sent all of the air out of his lungs, a great deal of agony to his back. Jeff can't even recover to his feet, but The Miz is up. Can the champion retain?
Yeah, but you know what they say about a hurt man. He's
Oh, twist of fate. No. Still crushing finale. I think that's it. Yep. That was a really good Intercontinental Championship match. I'm surprised they didn't go teasing a heel turn with Matt Hardy, but I guess they're not going in that direction. I do like that Miz won. Technically, he won clean, I'd say. Overall, that was a really good Intercontinental Championship match. I'll give that match 3.5 stars. I have a feeling the only match that has a chance of topping it is probably the Steel Cage match.
Look at this. Jeff Hardy looking to seal the deal with a swanton. Maurice simply squeezing Miz's hand, giving him a little heads up that Jeff was incoming, and the Miz would be able to capitalize. Jeff would attempt to twist the fate. Boom! Skull-crushing finale. Still
my worst favorite match of all time, I just said what this one was. It's probably Sting versus Jeff Hardy for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship back at Victory Road 2011.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an incredible couple of weeks here on Monday Night Raw, including 2 weeks ago at SummerSlam, where we saw Sasha Banks win the Raw Women's Championship from Alexa Bliss. Last week on Monday Night Raw, it would be the rematch. And what a rematch.
So I wonder if they're going to add a stipulation to the match at No Mercy between Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. They can't just go have a traditional one-on-one match. I'm actually going to say that the match they had was good, but I think that's the worst match that they've had. It really doesn't make any sense, though, that they're just going to have Sasha get a rematch after doing the stuff they did with Nia Jax last week. That makes no sense. I guess she has a rematch and stuff, but why would you do that stuff with Nia Jax if you're not going to really follow up on it?
After the match, Nia Jax, no secret about it, she's been friends with Alexa Bliss since coming to Monday Night Raw. She came out to, well, celebrate with her friend, celebrate with the new Raw Women's Champion. Nothing suspicious even about this scene.
And afterwards, too, Nia, I forgot, she attacked Sasha Banks after the match as well.
Alexa Bliss, or so we thought.
Look at the expression change on the face of Nia Jax as she comes crashing down on the brand new champion. And Nia Jax would make her intentions known. It's my time. And ladies and gentlemen, we have learned that at No Mercy, in 3 weeks in Los Angeles on the WWE Network, Alexa Bliss will defend her title in a championship rematch against the boss, Sasha Banks. Sasha will have a rematch in 3 weeks. No Mercy.
Oh, here's Kurt Angle.
Yes.
Explain to me how Sasha gets a title opportunity at No Mercy before I do. Did you see what I did to that Beyonce wannabe and the blonde-headed Tinkerbell Alexa last week?
It's Sasha's contractually obligated rematch. Besides, Nia, that's not how you get opportunities.
You know better than anybody that you have to create your own opportunity around here. When I held that Raw Women's title in the air, I could feel the women's division trembling at the thought of me becoming champion. You've got to be kidding me.
Emma.
Excuse me, Nia. No offense, but according to my Twitter feed, no one was talking about you last week. The internet was buzzing, but it was over the woman who single-handedly started the women's revolution. Me.
Oh my god, this gimmick of Emma's
awful. It's time to start a new hashtag. It's going to trend worldwide. Get this, Cut. Give Emma a chance at the women's title.
Emma, if you don't get out of here in 5 seconds, the hashtag's going to read, put Emma in the hospital.
Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. That's not how we do things around here. You don't just come in here asking for opportunities. If you want a title opportunity, you're going to have to earn it. So here's what we're going to do. The two of you are going to team up together tonight, take on Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss.
What the hell?
Sasha and Alexa win, then their title match at No Mercy remains one-on-one. But if the two of you win, I will add you to the match and make it a fatal four-way. How does that sound?
This doesn't sound so bad.
I think it's a great decision by our general manager, but nonetheless, there is the steel cage that later on tonight will be surrounding the ring.
I can't wait to see the cage match tonight. So yeah, I guess it really should be Nia Jax though, with all this one-on-one going up against Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. Why would they do that angle if, like, I can understand if you wanted just to give the Alexa Bliss the title right back, but why would? But if you want to have like, you could have just done that at No Mercy instead, and then have Sasha have a rematch. It's kind of weird though that Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks are gonna team up since they have no beef with each other.
What fits you?
In a sense, they should lose then, but I don't think they're gonna. Okay, I gotta mute it because of copyrights. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna explain why the matches I listed are my best and worst favorite match of all time. So the reason why the first ever Hell in a Cell match, if you don't know what it is, it's the it took place in your house, Bad Blood, 1997. It was a WWF Championship #1 contenders match, where Shawn Michaels took on The Undertaker. That was a really good match. I think that was a perfect 5-star match. You know, you had Undertaker, who was clearly the established babyface. Michaels, the clearly established heel, who everyone wanted to see get his ass kicked. And it's a perfect structured match. You have Taker beating the crap out of Shawn Michaels, but Shawn Michaels, you know, using all heel tactics to get over. I especially love the spot where he just shoves the cameraman. And, you know, when Michaels hits the sweet chin music, and Taker just sits right up from it. Then what else? Oh, I also liked you know, when they go outside the cell, the bump that Shawn Michaels takes. So it has a lot of great spots in the match, but it also is a really good storyline match. And the finish really makes the match when, you know, Undertaker's getting ready. Shawn Michaels is all bloody. He's getting ready to put away Shawn Michaels. And who comes out and debuts? None other than Kane. And Vince McMahon's commentary really sells that. When he says, "That's Kane. That's got to be Kane," because they were building up for months and months. The debut of Kane, Paul Bear was talking about how for months Kane was coming. And then Kane ripping off the door off the Hell in a Cell, laying out Taker with the tombstone. And Shawn Michaels, not even able to like get to his feet, all bloody, has to crawl over and put one arm over the Undertaker. And the match took so much out of Shawn Michaels. Triple H had to lift up Shawn Michaels and carry him out of the ring, and it was awesome. You know, that match is the most remembered. I still love the King of the Ring match, Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Mankind. I think the reason though that doesn't win like my favorite match of all time is that's more of a moment than a match. So, and it's still that's also a great match as well though. Now the reason why I rated the match at TNA Victory Road 2011 between where Sting defended his TNA World Heavyweight Championship against Jeff Hardy. Well, it was just kind of signified so many stupid decisions that TNA had made at that time when they had, you know, Jeff Hardy, who was drugged up out of his mind, go out there and wrestle. I don't know who approved of that. And obviously, it's just the match is like 4 seconds, and it just I don't think TNA's ever recovered from that, and yeah, I didn't forgive Jeff Hardy for a while. I still I'm a little bit of resentful for that. So it's stupid. I hate that match so much. It just kind of signifies everything that was wrong with TNA, and I think I stopped watching TNA for like a year afterwards.
And tonight, Monday Night Raw is brought to you by
Okay, so what are we gonna get on Raw now?
And Hardy. And we are back on this Labor Day. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And Booker, are you ready? Later on tonight, Braun Strowman, Big Show, inside a steel cage. Are you kidding me, right?
We know what the next match is. It's the Cruiserweight match, because in there I see Tony Nese, Noam Dar, and Drew Gulak. So I'm going to guess they're going to do the same match they did on 2 So this was awesome right here. Braun Strowman versus Big Show. This was when Braun Strowman went on a tear all night. He took out everybody. He took out the Golden Truth. He took out Kalisto and dumped him right into a garbage can. And then I'll get into what happens with, it's going to show it. Big Show and Braun Strowman always have pretty good matches together. I can't wait for their steel cage match tonight. What? Like, I still can't believe. I mean, they've done that before. They did it with Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle. No, Brock Lesnar and Big Show, actually, on SmackDown in 2003 when Lesnar was defending his WWE title. And then they did it later on with Big Show and Mark Henry when they broke the win. I remember, too, Alberto Del Rio and John Cena had to immediately go have a last man standing match right after that took place. So that must have been weird. And then, obviously, this spot. So it's been done 3 times. It's a great spot. It's a great moment. I definitely think that. And the fact that one thing that Braun Strowman did, he got right to his feet and looked like a monster right after that. Like, he looked like a monster.
And later on tonight, those two beams will be locked in.
Tony Nese, get released. You're not a premier athlete. You haven't won like any of your matches. You've only like won 2 matches in your life. Maybe 4. The matches he's won is like the match against like Anthony Nese. I don't even know if that was his name in the first ever Cruiserweight Classics. Against Jack Gallagher, also against Grand Metalik and Cedric Alexander. Like, you're not a premier athlete. You're so bad Austin Aries didn't want to deal with you. Like, get out of here. Get out of the wrestling business.
No surprise whatsoever that Enzo Amore
like, it's a waste of time. They picked 31 of the best cruiserweights, and then Tony Nese. Tony Nese, what a joke. I guess you can't have everybody good at the cruiserweight. Here's Enzo Amore. All right, it's the exact same match. It's Enzo Amore, Grand Metalik, and Cedric Alexander. And I'm going to pick Enzo Amore, Cedric Alexander, and Grand Metalik to win this match for the same reason I picked them to win the match on 205 Live, because they're trying to establish Enzo Amore in the Cruiserweight division, and he's going to be the one that faced Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship at No Mercy. Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guy in the world. How you doing? I'm still not used to it, kind of, without Big Cass.
We're doing great. Thank you. Hey, listen. Everybody knows what they say. If you ain't cheating and you ain't trying,
I mean, I don't know who they were, but they were onto something because I'm trying. You know what I mean? And listen, hey, I know that controversy follows me everywhere I go like a shadow. You know, but controversy creates cash, my friend. You know, and I am a walking, talking check, and we are on the come up like the Michael Jordan silhouette. Mira aquí. Mira aquí. Seriously, hey, listen, I'm not taking anything away from 205 Live. 205 Live is some of the greatest athletes in the world. But, well, everybody seems to be working a little bit harder. Enzo has been working a little bit smarter. All right, a little bit smarter. And with that being said, you know, I'm not taking anything
I wonder if
away
Grand
from
Metalik even knows what he's saying.
working 205 Live, some of the best athletes in the world. But 205 Live just became one of the realest hours on television. How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you
I can
doing?
say that in Spanish, buddy. I don't know. But you know, with that being said, you know, without any further ado, allow me to introduce to you my tag team partners for the night. We got Cedric the Entertainer, Alexander the Great.
I love that reference.
Yes.
Because I always would think that every time he came out.
El Queso Picante. Guy's got a little spice, a little kick to him. I like to call him Pepper Jack.
Oh my gosh.
Pepper Jack.
It's like he went.
But as for these three, I tell you, well, you want me to tell you about these things? I'm gonna tell you right now. Tony, I'm only here because I lost my job at Chippendale Sneeze. Gnome, I'm gonna split your dome door. And this guy. You got something for this guy? He's got it. Captain Underpants.
Drew Gulak is Captain Underpants.
And me.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, you mad? It's okay, bro. It's okay, all right? Because, make no mistake, us three are gonna chew you up like some Omaha steaks. Because
There's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. SAWFT, soft.
Six-man cruiserweight actions live next.
The one thing I say that Enzo Moy brings, you know, he brings the it factor to the cruiserweight division. I mean, they other cruiserweights have it, but when he talks, people pay attention. So once the match happens, I don't think anyone is going to be paying that much attention. So it's just going to be, it is what it is. Let's see what we got going on over here. But yeah, overall, I think what was it? I haven't seen like a bad, maybe like that backstage segment with Nia Jax and like Emma, and the fact that like Sasha Banks is getting the title match. Okay. What do we got? I'm just checking the OTL Essentials Twitter page. He's had some pretty good tweets. That was actually pretty funny, actually. He may be onto something on having Bobby Roode be the next WWE champion instead of Shinsuke Nakamura. I didn't know that, actually. I actually kind of agree. And then he just talked about the ref bump. He's got some nice tweets on there. I just wanted to read those tweets real quick. But yeah, the Cruiserweight division is still a failure on Raw. Really should have been on SmackDown. You wouldn't need 205 Live. You wouldn't need the UK title show. The UK show could have taken 205 Live. I don't know if people would stay for it, but you could find a way. Oh, got a Cruiserweight. So we have Cedric Alexander and Tony Nese starting off a match. I swear, if we get like the exact same match, what's the point of watching 205 Live?
Of course, all the Cruiserweight part of 205 Live every Tuesday night on the WWE Network. Fantastic.
WWE Network.
It's all about fast-paced. Alexander and Nese, two of the absolute finest athletes in WWE.
I mean, in reality, maybe it really should be Cedric Alexander getting the next Cruiserweight title match. I really want to see him get him. But maybe they could slowly build him up for that. Ooh, Enzo tagged himself in.
Here comes this gutter snipe to take all the glory once again. Well, didn't Enzo Amore say it was all about the team earlier on? And Enzo Amore then compared one of his tag team partners to a tangy cheese.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know how anyone in the world wants to be partners with Enzo.
Oh. There's like a surfboard right there.
You ain't tried. Enzo did indeed cheat very blatantly.
Mocking Tony Nese. Yeah, you ain't no premier athlete. Stop trying to be a Chris Masters ripoff. Get out of my life, Tony Nese. He's not really in my life, but the fact that I have to like watch Raw and 205 Live every week and see Tony Nese on it's ridiculous. Should be gone. How about this? How about we get this trending? Hashtag fire Tony Nese. How about that? That'd be nice.
Oh my God! Dropping Enzo on the back of his neck on the top turnbuckle.
There's a lot of talent in this cruiserweight division, man.
Tag, and here comes Kugula, who is very upset. After Enzo Amore called him Captain Underpants before the commercial break.
How about that? Get that trending. I'm gonna trend that. I'm gonna post that. Hashtag fire Tony Nese.
Very dangerous mat-based technician. Knows so many ways to twist your body inside and out as he's doing here with Enzo.
Enzo stretch like a pretzel right now, man.
Gulak also one of the most intelligent competitors I know. You ever had a conversation with Gulak? That guy's brilliant. He tried to talk to me today, and I told him to talk to you. As Enzo now
Enzo's like the perfect person to take the heat, though.
Putting on social media, Drew Gulak compared to Enzo Amore to a further.
I'm putting something else on social media. I'm putting hashtag fire Tony Nese. Get that trending. Let's see if that trends. I'm gonna be happy.
Oh, look at this! How's this for human being manipulation? This guy is supernova, one of the best in the world in the cruiserweight division, no doubt about that. And again, working well as a team.
I pretty much saw this match on Tuesday. The only difference is that Enzo's taking the heat. Tony Nese, go away. Go away. Torture rack backbreaker. Or just a torture rack, but they clearly can't have Enzo wrestle one-on-one matches.
Including the current cruiserweight champion, the king of the cruiserweights, Neville, who has not been impressed thus far with Enzo Amore. Oh, remember Enzo Amore interrupted Neville.
Like I said, the cruiserweight division with Enzo in it gets buzz. The one thing I don't know though is if how much like of an audience how much of an audience attendance 205 Live has gained since Enzo's debut in the cruiserweight division, but that I don't know. But with Enzo in the cruiserweight division, it ups the division. What the hell was that? Drew Gulak like completely missed him like a mile away. That was pretty funny actually. Springboard, like a springboard kick. Oh, but save it. Yeah, to Premier Athlete. I'm still happy though that Grand Metalik is getting TV time. Actually, I wouldn't mind him. I want to see Grand Metalik versus Neville. I hope they do that match this week on 205 Live.
Enzo again tagged. Wow! Alexander Metalik fly, but Enzo Amore is now the legal man. He tagged himself into this matchup. Enzo can barely stand. He has no business being the legal man right now.
Oh, thumb to the eye. Great babyface, by the way, cheating to win. Oh, beat defeat. And Enzo Amore wins. I think Enzo Amore pinned every single person in like a tag team match. He's pinned Noam Dar last week. He pinned Tony Nese on 205 Live. And then he pinned Drew Gulak tonight.
Are you shocked tonight? I'm a little bit surprised anytime Enzo succeeds in anything in life. And by the way, how you doing in Espanol? Como estás? It's not that difficult. Again, watch the elbow here from Cedric Alexander that really turned this match around. The game-changing striking ability of Cedric Alexander. Right
Still undecided yet, by the way. I don't know what's on 205 Live yet for this week, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do a live reactions for it yet.
And Alexander crashing down to their opponents. And here comes Old Glory Hog. Boom! And what we didn't see there, however, was Enzo Amore with a thumb to the eye of Drew Gulak with the referee's back turned that allowed Enzo to pick up the win. To be perfectly honest, I think it was an index finger and a middle finger. I think it was 2 fingers, 2 eyes. Extra illegal.
Hook up by hook is what it was, guys.
Okay, whatever. Ooh, Sasha Banks and Alexa are going to have a segment together.
Sasha, I don't like this situation any more than you do. Nia and Emma trying to stick her nose into our spotlight, into our match at No Mercy. Please, honestly, I think they're just jealous because neither of them have ever been Raw Women's Champion like us. Look, Alexa, God, we all know that you need me tonight because if your former best friend Nia and Emma beat you, well, I guess beat us, your chances of walking out of No Mercy is down 25%. Yeah, exactly. Same odds for you as well. Look, I don't want Emma or Nia in the title picture. Because if it's just me and you in that ring, I will beat you again. Okay. Listen here, sweetheart. Tonight, I'm going to need you to check that boss ego at the door. Because I'm the champion, not you. Boo-hoo. Get over it. Get over it! Get over it. Look, we will be victorious tonight. And come No Mercy, I will make you scream when I make you tap out.
And they have to be on the same
You see the heat.
Certainly a volatile situation.
Sasha's just such a bitch. This Finn Balor.
Here in the USA, but it is Balor Club worldwide. Finn Balor makes his way to the ring live next. I'm gonna have myself a real good time.
So yeah, get that hashtag trending. Hashtag fire Tony Nese. But overall, I didn't do my star ratings. I gotta think. I think there has there been any other match. I guess it was just that cruiserweight match. So for that cruiserweight match, I'm gonna give that match 2 stars. It was just really there. It was just there. It wasn't anything special. I forgot to mute the TV. So I'm gonna get screwed over for that. But yeah, I'm gonna give that cruiserweight match 2 stars. But overall, Raw's been a pretty good show tonight. No, like nothing like really bad tonight. Actually, I don't think. Maybe like I can't think of anything that I said I hated. The only thing I really hate is the booking decision to have Sasha and Alexa go one-on-one instead of having Nia and Alexa go one-on-one because of that angle from last week. Like, why would they do that angle if they're not going to put Nia in the title match? Doesn't make any sense. It's a weird decision. But yeah, so what's next? So Finn Balor. So yeah, we have to hear. This is probably going to be the one thing I'm not going to like on the show because I don't like the fact that this Finn Balor Bray Wyatt feud's continuing. That's stupid. I don't really get why they're doing like this women's tag either. I think it's clearly obvious that Sasha and Alexa are winning. Sasha's probably going to make not Alexa, well, probably could, but she's probably going to make Emma tap out to the bank statement. And yeah, it would be stupid. Like, what did Emma do to even like be in contention for the Raw Women's Championship? She beat Mickie James, big fucking deal. How many matches you won? It's not that big of a deal. Oh, what's this? It's nothing. People, whoever invented dabbing should be like, just doesn't belong. Just no. What are you doing? Okay, it's about to come back on in a couple of minutes. Okay, wait. No. Oh, come on. Sorry. Yes, tomorrow I will be doing my live reactions for the WWE Mayon Classic. It's either going to be tomorrow or Wednesday. I haven't decided yet. Me and James are going to come on here and do it.
I think I'm more dangerous than any woman in this tournament. There's no way that any other girl wants this more than I do.
Binge. I like how it says binge watch all 8 episodes. It's Finn Balor. There's a Facebook meme that just got released asking if anybody cares about him. I still care about him, but they're just not utilizing him to his potential. Like, I don't really get like what the point of continuing the Bray Wyatt Finn Balor feud is if he already beat him at SummerSlam as the Demon.
Very unique ability that Finn Balor possesses, the ability to channel the darkness.
Well, I got a viewer. Does it say who I? What's my uncle watching? Finn Balor, though. It's probably like the best wrestler. I don't know about on Raw because you still have Samoa Joe, who's really good. You have Braun. Well, Strowman's not, I don't think a better wrestler, but he's a better presence. But yeah, he's definitely up there. He's definitely up there as like one of the top guys on Raw. I think he's a great talent. Oh, he's gonna put his hands up right now. I remember like something like that. Now,
The Jackal calls Fremd, the two-time world champion.
I'm gonna put my hands up right now.
Country of Ireland. You gotta love it. Young man living his dream.
I think eventually Finn Balor will be a world champion again, whether that's here on Raw or SmackDown. Wouldn't complain if he joined the Cruiserweight division, but the problem is, because it actually would give some buzz to the Cruiserweight division, but I don't think it'd be a poor utilization of Finn Balor, because then he's got to, like, yeah. I mean, at least with Enzo, like...
Omaha, Nebraska, this is Balor Club. Too sweet. You know, the NXT Championship used to look real good around this waist. And the Universal Championship used to look real good around this waist. And the Intercontinental Championship would have looked real good around this waist if it wasn't for Bray Wyatt. You see, when Bray appeared last week in the Battle Royal, he cost me my opportunity to challenge The Miz. And I learned that although I may have been victorious at SummerSlam, you never truly beat someone like Bray. He never truly goes away. He always seems to appear when you least expect him. Well, mark my words, Bray. The next time you appear, I will be ready. I've chosen my fate. And I'm not afraid. I don't run from my demons. Because sometimes I become them. So if you want to continue to play games week after week, let's play!
Oh, just Bray Wyatt. I knew he was coming.
Careful what you wish when I was a child. She used to take me hunting. And I'll never forget the first time I flicked my little finger and an arrow struck through the heart of my prey. Yeah. It was an exhilarating experience. And I was good at it.
What is he talking about?
After a while, I got bored. It just became too easy. Yeah. So I decided I wanted to shake things up a little bit. So I put my weapon down and I started to just use these. Just these. My bare hands became their judge, their jury, and their executioner. My bare hands judged them all. I showed them no mercy. And during those moments, when I had the chance to end their pathetic existence or let them run alone, I made a choice. And that choice defined me. I knew what I was. I knew what my purpose was. You weren't victorious over me at SummerSlam. The demon was. The demon is your bow and arrow, Finger.
Okay, well...
Face me man to man and show me no mercy. Make a choice, man. Define your legacy. Make a choice, Finn Balor. I've already made my choice, Bray. I know exactly what I am. I am Finn Balor. There he is. There he is. The confident hero they all dream of becoming. But now, the big question remains. And no mercy. Will you prove to these insignificant souls who worship you that a mere mortal can topple a god? Or are you gonna be like all the others? Running around like a scared little rabbit. Run, little rabbit. Run. Run, little rabbit. Run.
That was not that good of a segment.
One of the biggest stars that SmackDown Live has to offer.
I didn't care for that. Like, they should have just moved on. I guess it makes sense to continue the feud because Balor beat him as the Demon, but so I guess at No Mercy we're gonna get Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. I really don't care about that match at all. They should have just ended that at SummerSlam. I thought that segment was lame. Okay, again, I muted again because of copyright strikes. And I gotta fix my cable box because it I had dropped the remote on it and it's very sensitive. Okay, it's fixed. That segment was lame. What was the point of that? Finn Balor cut a good promo, but just his feud sucks. I get the story they're trying to tell, but I don't like the story they're going to tell. But yeah, Finn Balor should win at No Mercy and possibly. So who's the Miz going to defend the Intercontinental title against? I guess it's going to be Jason Jordan because he beat Jeff Hardy clean. There wouldn't be a reason to do a rematch. And Kurt Angle said the IC title was going to get defended, so they can't lie to us. But WWE sometimes is known for lying to us, so it may happen. But yeah, I'm still stoked for the main event, the cage match between Braun Strowman and the Big Show. I'm still psyched for that match. It's actually the cage match is the reason that I'm doing a live reactions to Raw tonight. Is because of the cage match. If it wasn't for the cage match, this wouldn't be happening. Actually, like it was in consideration after hearing the Intercontinental Championship match between The Miz and Jeff Hardy, but then decided against it. So yeah, I'm doing it now though. So, but I'm pretty excited, for the cage match. Still really excited for Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. There is going to be live reactions for No Mercy. There is going to be. Can't wait. I'm just waiting for Raw to come back on. So yeah, I guess the only thing left really on Raw is the women's match. That's it. But overall, Raw has been pretty good. That was like the only segment I hated on this show. And I think that's a pretty good episode. That's a really good episode of Raw to me. Okay, not yet. We have the Total Bellas ad. I may watch Total Bellas one day, just not right now. Don't feel like it. Maybe one day. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it. I'd rather like first watch like Southpaw Regional Wrestling, then move on to other things. I think Bree's a much better person than Nikki is, though. Yep, so we have the tag match, and I'm going to say Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks are going to win, with Sasha making Emma tap out. Yeah, but it's so stupid that this match is happening, and like I'm going to keep saying that it's not a one-on-one match between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax.
Alexa Bliss is on Total Divas, on Total Bellas. I got excited, I know. But anyway, Alexa Bliss has turned her signature Little Miss Bliss gloves gold in support of Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. All month long, WWE Superstars will be wearing pieces from the new...
Yeah, so I guess they didn't turn the rope yellow this time. I wonder if they were doing that and they were still changing the ropes to purple. If they would change the ropes to purple, but like keep the one rope yellow.
WWE is proud to donate 100% of the proceeds to fight pediatric cancer at Connor's Jewel.
It's just so weird that these two are teaming up. The two women that have legit heat with each other are going to team up.
It's boss time. So Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss actually teaming up tonight, Corey.
And they hate each other. Kayfabe and in real life.
Win this tag team matchup, then the match at No Mercy becomes a fatal four-way for Alexa's Women's Championship. You have no choice but to get lost.
Pretty Corp was looking by Kurt Angle. That just makes it more importantly that these two go out here and work together as a team.
Ladies and
Criticism.
WWE.
You never listen to. I used to love Sasha Banks' song when I first heard it. I would listen to it all the time. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great song. There's nothing dragging down the road. I hate Nia Jax song. She hasn't really explained why she turned on Alexa. We know the reason, but like I said, there's no follow-up to it. It just, I don't like it. Like, why would they do that segment, but then not really follow up on it? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Alexa thought that Nia was her pal, her backup all the time. And Nia emphatically...
And Alexa's still a heel, but yet Nia is turned on her. Like, if any, like, Alexa should have turned face from that.
I make my own opportunities, the words of Nia Jax.
I think they changed their theme song from last week.
Talk about making your own opportunities.
It's not as bad as the last song, I guess. It's not great. Whoever's like designing these theme songs needs to be fired because they just suck. Yeah, they just show the entrances.
The average family's hectic home.
Okay, I'm gonna mute. Although I think this live reactions was actually pretty successful this time. No problems, no issues, no technical issues, nothing.
The next item is 8115-4598.
Okay. Just had to get those. I just had to crack my fingers right away. If Sasha was gonna get a rematch, she really should have gotten a rematch on Raw tonight. 2 out of 3 falls. There you go. That's the match. I guess they wouldn't want to overlook, but Alexa definitely is looking beautiful tonight. Like, that's been like the biggest thing I've hated on this show. Nia should be in the match at No Mercy. Because I don't really know if I want to see the 4-way for the Raw Women's title. Because we know, well, we know they're winning because Emma's being used to shit right now. Well, all the time. I don't think the best Emma's had in her career was when she first came to NXT, and we first saw her at NXT Arrival when she wrestled Paige for the NXT Women's title, and it was great. Then we saw her wrestle in NXT in 2015, and when she was like wrestling kick-ass matches with Asuka and stuff. All right, let's get to the Raw Women's title match. So it's Sasha Banks and Nia Jax are like squaring off.
With her arch rival, the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss tonight against Nia and Emma, but so much on the line for both these teams.
Yeah. Sasha and Nia Jax are squaring off for like the millionth time.
I would say by some chance.
Ooh.
I mean, I believe Nia and Emma have a great opportunity.
Why did Sasha think that was going to work?
Sasha and Alexa can get along long enough to win this matchup.
3 seconds is all it takes. I'm going to tell you right now, Nia Jax can do it all by herself.
Well, Emma's going to try to do
Ooh,
it.
Emma tagged herself in.
Here's the cover and a kick out by Sasha.
You know, Emma doesn't play well with others. Spent the last few weeks trying to convince everybody that she started the women's revolution.
Well, now she's saying hashtag give Emma a chance at the women's title. She could have that for the win tonight.
You only have 140 characters, and I can't admit that's too much.
Cover by Emma, hook of the leg, and a kick out. I actually like Nia. Hashtag not like most. Plain and simple. Takes Emma right to the face of the boss. Emma again, looking for a championship opportunity, and a kick out by Sasha.
Emma has been very impressive as a late man. She's got the big fingers.
Well, that changes everything for her.
In some cases.
Sasha.
Oh.
Up over the top of Emma.
Roll up.
Put her away here.
Speaking of which, look how. Yeah, they were doing really well when Nia was in the win, but when Emma was, they get it.
Exponentially better in a one-on-one match.
Oh, roll up.
Again, Emma shoulders down, kicks out at 2. The thing is, Corey, Sasha has got nowhere near her corner and Alexa Bliss yet in this match. Cover, Emma,
so is Alexa going to be the one doing the hot tag in this match? I really would like this. Like I said, I still want to see a feud between Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks, with Sasha Banks as the heel and Alexa Bliss as the face. I think that would be awesome.
One-on-one is a lot better odds.
Especially because shit would get real.
Alexa Bliss only has a 25% chance of retaining her championship under fatal 4-way rules. Remember, the fatal 4-way is for everybody. Yeah, it's 25% chance at best. And remember, in a fatal 4-way, it's the first woman to gain pinfall or submission becomes the champion.
So, the thing is, you don't never want to lose the championship that way.
So in this case, I mean, if Nia Jax and Emma don't win this match, they have 0 chance to become Raw Women's Champions. Sasha and Alexa go one-on-one in 3 weeks.
I do kind of like that they're making this match mad, I guess, but let's see if Alexa tags in.
Sasha realizes the tag made.
It's kind of weird that Alexa's doing the hot tag. Not really much of a hot tag.
New Raw Raw Women's Champion.
What's the place that proves there's nobody better in this women's division here on Raw. And I tell you, I agree with her. She's just that good.
5 feet of fury. Emma, big boot right to the jaw of the goddess. Now she wanted to make a tag, but Alexa did not allow it to happen. And look at Alexa Bliss unloading on Emma. Covered by Bliss. Kick out.
I like to see an Alexa Bliss Emma match, like when people would care about it.
Listen, I mean, I think Nia understands the opportunity at hand here. I think
They're working pretty well as a team. You can see that you can see the hate between them. It's probably kayfabe, but you can see that they have heat.
Sasha to check her boss ego at the door. Sounded nice.
In a match like this, I agree.
Snapmare takedown. Here's the ball.
Oh, double knees.
Down goes Emma. Here's
I love that move, the double knees.
Emma's in a lot of trouble. She's got to feel the opportunity slipping away. Sasha Banks just tearing at the shoulders of Emma. It's almost insult to injury. Emma's facing her own corner. Emma is about 15 feet from where she needs to be to make the tag.
As well as Emma's been in there for a long time, man.
And normally Nia wouldn't care about what happens to Emma, but so much on the line in this match.
I actually thought when earlier tonight that Nia was they were just gonna have Nia Jax squash Emma again, just because why not? It seems like that's just something that they would do again. I'm glad they did this instead of having that happen. At least Emma's gonna get in some shine here, I guess.
Emma desperately trying to make it to Nia yet again in the corner. Sasha Banks realizes she does not want Nia in this match.
Good sound strategy right there. Keep Emma isolated in the corner and just
Alexa and Sasha working really well together. It was nice double team suplex. If it's
Here we go.
Yep.
Team by Sasha and Alexa. Alexa into the
This match is
cover
pretty
on
decent.
Emma. And a kick out. What type of a chance does Emma have in this tag team match tonight?
I mean, right there, I mean, she has little to none.
Well, I like that she just stands on her opponent's hair.
Little Miss Bliss is isolating her in one corner.
Oh, yeah.
But I tell you what, if she could just make it to that partner, that dominant.
Real smart by Alexa to put her right where Nia is.
Bliss right now just having a field day with Emma.
And she's close. I mean, all she has to do is reach out.
Again, it's almost a mind game. Bliss has Emma that close to Nia Jax, and Emma can do nothing about it to capitalize. The Raw Women's Champion goes kick to the midsection again, doing a great job isolating Emma from her corner. Hey, Emma wanted the opportunity. She wanted a chance, and this is her opportunity to prove tonight here on Monday Night Raw.
Well, as Bliss said something earlier.
I wonder if Emma's only really getting TV time too, because Bailey's hurt. Because ever since Bailey's been hurt, Emma's been getting more TV. Oh, I like this when she does this, like the choke STO. Oh,
Alexa slamming Emma to the mat.
I like that spot.
Talking about gravity. They've got a mean streak.
Here comes the Sparkle Splash, or whatever. Twisted Bliss. Twisted Bliss.
When we see Twisted Bliss,
I didn't remember the name of the move for a second.
we're going to tell Emma and Nia kiss the opportunity goodbye, but Emma still has some fight left in her. Yeah, and Alexa
Emma moving out of the way.
Right back on the attack of Emma. And Emma creating some separation, and now can she make a tag? She does. Here comes Nia.
That little bit of space,
Ooh.
Cole, you said it created a little bit of space.
Former friends, well, at least in Alexa's mind, I believe. Oh! Slap to Nia Jax.
So it's kind of weird that Alexa came off as the heel when she had promised her a Raw Women's title match, but didn't grant her that opportunity. And Alexa was like manipulating Nia, so it's weird that she's the babyface. Oh,
Look at the power of
Alexa's getting her ass
I'll
kicked.
tell you, if you're Alexa and Sasha, you do not want Nia in that match at No Mercy. Because remember, there's no disqualification, no countouts in a fatal four-way. Imagine the destruction that Nia can do under those rules.
Ooh.
Man, I don't know where that came from.
Look at the fight in Bliss. I mean,
It's good.
She's no
Ooh,
quitter,
Alexa, nope, not
Bliss
happening.
was thinking about the DDT, but the power of
She's destroying Alexa.
Nia Jax, here's the cover to advance to No Mercy.
Yeah, obviously we knew Sasha was going to come break it up.
I tell you, Sasha, she thought about it for a second, though, but she got it there, and she made the right move.
really wish they would have saved this for No Mercy. Just have Nia go out there and just destroy Alexa. That would have been pretty cool.
Alexa fighting back. There's the quickness of the champion. Tag made. Here comes the boss. She's had quite the rivalry with Nia Jax as well.
Sasha Banks and Nia Jax might have the worst rivalry of the year. It's not really much of a rivalry. They just have matches. Way, get out of here. Yeah, that's the typical spot that happens. Running knee, it's over. 1, 2. Oh, it's not over. I'm so shocked.
Sasha and Alexa Bliss working great as a tag right now, guys.
Big statement, sort of.
Sasha doesn't have the arm grapevine as well as she'd like to.
Emma's just not having that.
Tag made by Emma. On the leg drop. Emma's legal. Looking to steal the glory. And she does.
Fatal 4-way match. Whatever. Don't really care. It should be a one-on-one match between Nia and Alexa. Give that match 2.5 stars. It was no 2 1/4. It was decent. Didn't really care much for the finish.
There's the tag. Leg drop by Nia, and Emma would reap the benefits and steal the victory. Nonetheless,
So what else did they have left on the show? Because the cage match, I don't think is going to be that long, unless they're going to do something big for the cage match.
Every woman for herself. That'll be good.
Could be Nia versus Alexa one-on-one. And Emma just got murdered. So I'm guessing Emma's in the match. So actually, ironically enough, I got that pick wrong because I said that Sasha would make Emma tap out, but then yeah, Emma actually was the one that pinned Sasha, so it's kind of weird how that happened.
Becomes the champion. Alexa, Nia, Sasha, Emma, at No Mercy.
So the funny thing is that Sasha's the only face in this match. Everybody else is a heel.
Is in serious jeopardy.
Things are certainly advancing in the women's
When Nayeon's interviewing somebody.
Mercy. And speaking of No Mercy, the man who will be challenging for the Universal Championship, please welcome Braun Strowman.
Ooh.
Braun, what are you thinking heading into your first ever steel cage match against the Big Show tonight?
What am I thinking? What is Kurt Angle thinking? I'm facing Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship and No Mercy. And tonight, he decides to lock me inside of a steel cage for the first time ever with the Big Show. The last time I faced the Big Show, we broke a 4,000-pound ring. Tonight, the ring is surrounded with thousands of pounds of steel. That's a recipe for destruction. Because I'm going to hurl Big Show's carcass into that steel cage, slicing him to ribbons. Then I'm going to pick his giant body up and slam it in the middle of that ring. 1, 2, 3. Now, this might affect my title opportunity at No Mercy, but I'm not complaining. I don't see Kurt Angle sticking Brock Lesnar inside of a steel cage before No Mercy. So tonight I'm taking this opportunity to send a message. I'm sending a message to Kurt Angle, to Big Show, to Brock Lesnar, and everyone else, that no matter where the monster among men goes, destruction follows.
Very good promo by Braun Strowman. Oh, now Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are going to have a match. So Elias.
Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins
In action next on a match presented by the Charborough Chicken Sandwiches. Get them only at Carl's Jr.
And they're facing Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are going to probably win so they can build momentum going into their Raw Tag Team Championship match against Sheamus and Cesaro. All right, I'll watch this advertisement.
You are exactly who I was looking for. A cheap, corporately created John Cena bootleg. He ain't the guy. Dude, you're just a guy.
You bury as much young talent as you can. You can't bury me, John. Why would I want to?
Someone liked my video. I'm happy about that. That was cool. My uncle liked my video.
The two most polarizing figures in WWE.
There's only one rule: step up or step aside.
I'll be damned if I don't bust my ass every single week.
I'm still here because you can't do your job.
I'm actually can't wait for that match at No Mercy. That'll be the first time I'll be paying for a Roman Reigns match. Well, actually, no, that's not necessarily true. Because I technically paid to see Roman Reigns when I went to Raw Live on August 14th, 2017. All right, so I got to wait now till... someone's watching and stuff. Actually looking forward to the tag team match between Ambrose and Rollins and Gallows and Anderson. It's kind of weird though, because like, why would they throw out that match like of possibilities? But maybe like they're planning something. I don't know. Whatever. It's whatever. 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 Just wanted you guys to hear the cracks. But overall, Raw's actually still been pretty good. I would say this last hour wasn't the best because they had that Bray Wyatt Finn Balor segment and had something that women's tag wasn't that great, but whatever. My decision stands on the women's division. It really should have been a one-on-one match between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax for the Raw Women's title. It's really weird Alexa didn't turn face. Why didn't she turn face? Like, she literally, like, Nia turned on her. You would have thought a face turn would have happened of some sort, but no. Nia's still, they're both still heels. The only one that's a face in that match is Sasha. So I'm guessing everyone's just going to be beating on Sasha while in that match. Guessing that's what's going to happen. It's kind of crazy how that works. All right, WWE Monday Night Raw. It's about to come back on. Yeah, I'm just really waiting for that cage match. I can't wait for that cage match. It's going to be sick. It's going to be awesome. I'm pumped for that cage match. All right, let's unmute this and an advertisement yet again for Randy Orton versus Shinsuke Nakamura tomorrow night. By the way, Monday Night Raw is advertising SmackDown. Geniusness.
The biggest superstars at WWE collide.
Say that match is going to be epic. Say understatement.
The fighter, the artist, who will earn a future WWE Championship opportunity against Jinder Mahal. SmackDown Live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
And obviously we know that wait, what the hell? What's going on?
Anderson and Gallows are actually in this matchup, but Cesaro and Sheamus have made their way down.
What's going on?
Well, I guess they do have a bit of an interest in this match since Anderson and Gallows' opponents, the team that Sheamus and Cesaro facing no mercy.
This is interesting. Beat down, the trap.
It's understandable Sheamus and Cesaro want to get eyes on Rollins and Ambrose, but
I really wish they would turn Gallows and Anderson face because when they went in that experiment, when they wrestled the Revival a month ago, it was they actually make great baby faces.
No mercy on the WWE Network. Those two guys, Rollins and Ambrose, the tag team champions, will defend the tag team gold against Cesaro and Sheamus.
It's kind of weird that Cesaro and Sheamus are out there just arguing with them.
The biggest party of the summer. The Bar, as they call themselves, feel disrespected and angry. And Rollins and Ambrose now find themselves with targets on their backs. Rollins and Ambrose were on commentary earlier tonight, watching Cesaro and Sheamus' victory over Slater and Rhino. So this match tonight is presented by the Charbroiled Chicken Sandwiches. Get them only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. Whatever you want to think, I mean, just the fact that Sheamus and Cesaro are ringside probably has to put things in the favor of Gallows and Anderson. Well, I was going to say, it was going to be a competitive matchup anyway. Anderson and Gallows, former tag team champions, but of course all the momentum right now with Rollins and Ambrose. But the playing field definitely leveled.
They just kind of threw away all potential pay-per-view matches they could have done with Ambrose and Rollins as champions. So they faced the Hardy Boys a couple of weeks ago, and now they're facing Anderson and Gallows here. Like that just shows the lack of tag teams in WWE, because the only tag team they haven't faced yet is Beauty and the Man Beast. So it just kind of shows the lack of tag teams on Raw.
Seth Rollins stomping a hole in Carl Anderson. I'm talking about Sheamus and Cesaro being out here for a reason. I think you're referring to the fact that you said they would have match of the year. Well, I said they did. I mean, candidates for match of the year. No, I know that. I'm trying to help you out here, bro. Anyway, let's get back to the action. Rollins and Anderson. Tag team action here. And, but seriously, Booker, what would a win for Anderson and Gallows tonight over the tag team champions do for them?
Actually, it's going to put them right back in position. I mean, Gallows and Anderson, these guys have momentum there for a minute, and then they just drop the ball. But right now, tonight, you can put them right back in, tight.
I wonder why, Gallows and Anderson have momentum. I wonder why they dropped the ball. Did they drop the ball, Booker T, or did WWE drop the ball? Because they were the most dominated. They were the most dominant tag team in Japan. Then they instantly come to WWE. They make a big impact by attacking the Usos. Then it always goes down here. They were just pretty much backup bitches for AJ Styles. And then once the brand split happened, they started doing comedy things by pretending to be doctors, where they were feuding with the New Day over the Raw Tag Team Championships, and then they didn't take the titles from the New Day. They defeated Enzo Amore and Big Cass in just a pointless feud. And then they just went on to have like thousands of matches against them. And then eventually they did go on to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. Not on the main show, though. They won it on Royal Rumble Kickoff against Sheamus and Cesaro. And then they had a pointless reign where they never won any of their matches. And then they lost the Raw Tag Team titles when the Hardy Boys returned to WrestleMania. Then then they lost the they lost the rematch the next night. They just had thousands of more matches with Enzo Amore and Big Cass, and then they're still doing nothing. And then obviously they were supposed to have that feud with the Revival, Hardy Boys, and stuff. Oh wow, this is a good tag match though. It just pissed me off. I gotta mute the TV again. But yeah, Gallows and Anderson should be utilized a lot better. They should be dominated the tag team division. You know, Luke Gallows has always gotten like the short end of the stick when it came to WWE. At first, he came in 2006. He was Imposter Kane, then he was Vestus, then he was Luke Gallows in the Straight Edge Society. Then he was then he left. He was Doc of the Aces and Eights and TNA, and then he left, and then he went on to become a dominant tag team with Carl Anderson and the Bullet Club, and you know. And then, obviously, they came in, and I just mentioned everything that happened. Gallows and Anderson just look like complete losers every week. I didn't even know Chicago PD was on USA Network. I've seen like bits and pieces of Chicago PD. I heard that's a good show. I know it looks weird the way I'm sitting. Just give me a second. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna walk off camera and stuff. I'm gonna turn off the camera here though. Google Hangout portion of it. I almost forgot. Can you imagine? I had forgotten to unmute it. We would have just been sitting here. I just would have left it like that. Actually, I'm actually surprised about how much I thought this was going to be a squash because this was just going to be like a quick match to do before the cage match. Doesn't look like the cage match is going to be that long. I always forget Raw goes to 11:05. I'm just waiting for that cage match. I think Big Show's going to get interviewed. Then they're going to have the cage match, and some crazy thing's going to happen. I kind of like for both of them to go through the cage or something. I want Braun Strowman to come out looking like a monster after the cage match to really build him up to face Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal Championship. Hopefully that can happen, but we'll have to wait and see. Just waiting for Monday Night Raw to come back. Waiting for Monday Night Raw. Waiting for Monday Night Raw. Look at that hippo go right now, right now. There's a hippo in the city. A hippo in the city, a hippo in the city right now, right now. There's a hippo in the city. Look at that hippo go. All right, so we're back on Monday Night Raw. Wow, Ambrose has like the weirdest selling I've ever seen in my life.
Sheamus and Cesaro, who face Ambrose and Rollins at No Mercy, are out at ringside. Take a look at
Let's
this
take
action during the break.
line tags, Ambrose. You got to watch out for. Ooh, nice spine bustle by Anderson.
Spine bursting the camera. Sees the one Anderson right there, that big spine buster. Beautiful, beautiful timing on it.
I wonder if Carl Anderson's related to Arn Anderson.
Losing the tag team title.
Have to look that up.
To Ambrose and Rollins. Feel like they need the gold. And here's Gallows.
Oh, double choke bomb.
Here's the cover.
I've always liked that move.
Is it enough Band-Aid kick out?
They adopted it from Jason Albert.
Right now, Rollins can only look on.
Not really. I was just joking.
Fantastic teamwork from Anderson and Gallows. Not to anybody's surprise. I mean, this is what the Good Brothers do best. Gallows and Anderson right there. Great.
So I guess is Gallows and Anderson's tag team called the Good Brothers? Because that's a terrible tag team name for them. Like, it's not a bad name, but they shouldn't be called the Good Brothers. That's stupid. They've given these guys like a billion gimmicks. They were doctors, they were badasses, they're backup bitches for AJ Styles. Like, they have everything. The Good Brothers.
That switch right there, beautiful switch.
Look at those sad eyes of Luke Gallows. He knows he's not being utilized for his potential. You know this team could be so much more.
No mercy, only because they won't be caught off guard or by surprise by the newly formed tag team of Rollins and Ambrose. You could say that, whether you Sheamus and Cesaro will not have ample time to prepare for their opponents rather than a few.
Ambrose is trying to fight back. Oh, nice clothesline by Anderson. I like the way that Anderson covers the Ambrose right there.
Obviously, the bar are very, very deep.
It's a pretty good match.
By all the attention and admiration that the WWE Universe is giving Rollins and Ambrose. Once again,
the best match was a 3.5-star match between, which was the Intercontinental Championship match.
Personally, I like Cesaro and Sheamus. I mean, it's a little bit different as far as when these two got together. They didn't like each other in the beginning. It's a little bit different. They didn't trust each other or anything like that. I think in the end, that's what it's going to come down to.
Ooh, that was a good move. The double back suplex into a neck breaker combo. That was pretty cool.
I think we're past the point of worrying about the chemistry between Ambrose and Rollins. We asked them earlier.
This is actually a pretty good match.
Broadcast journalism asked Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. They both agreed. I think Booker asked much harder hitting questions than you did, Corey, by the way. And here is Anderson. Got Ambrose up there on the top rope. Oh!
I'm happy the SmackDown commentary team is going to get some light into it. Having Corey Graves join the commentary team, I think that's awesome.
And here we go.
Happy we don't have to hear JBL on commentary anymore.
Anderson looking for a superplex.
Somebody has a sign that I want to see.
And the lunatic bridge starting to build momentum.
It says, because it has actually, it says it's something about Ric Flair. Flair Flair always kicks out. That's a great sign. I loved it. Oh, this time he counted the choke bomb into a. Oh, that rebound clothesline looks so stupid. Like he clearly saw. He could have just kicked him right in the head.
One thing you can't prepare for with Dean Ambrose is how much this man can take.
Ambrose lands on his feet. Dean ducks underneath. Tag made. Here comes the Kingslayer. Seth Rollins off the top rope. Rollins boot to the face. Rollins is rolling now.
Blockbuster.
Rollins watching himself. Down goes Gallows. Step all over the place.
Seth Rollins is on the move right now.
Sling blade. Whoa, man. Rollins is a former world champion for nothing. Handling all the business by himself right now. And it's in a serious situation right now.
Oh.
Gallows. And Dean.
Suicide dive.
Surprise, surprise. Ambrose is jumping through things. Through him, around him, over him. Uh-oh. Rollins. Anderson flying.
Wow, cat quick timing right there by Seth Rollins.
Is he going to hit it?
Look, Cesaro and Sheamus making their presence felt. Anderson head first. Rollins looking to win this matchup, and he does.
What was the point of the interference if it just was going to backfire? What the hell? That was actually a good match, but the finish ruined it, so I'm going to give it 2 3/4 stars. Like that made no sense. That's stupid.
Oh, good notice from behind Gallows, and Gallows just taking him out. Well, apparently
The chant of Too Sweet starting to get over with the crowd, though. That's really good.
Tag team division continues to heat up here. And now,
here we go.
So I guess the two heel teams are going after each other.
Eight fists flying, 2 elite tag teams. Oh, the pro kick and the uppercut.
That's so weird. Cesaro and Sheamus are acting like such baby faces right now.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
This was weird.
I can tell you, Ambrose and Rollins won't be ready for fun and games at No Mercy.
Yeah, that was a weird segment match.
Fight of their lives.
All right, let's get to the cage match now.
It's for the tag team titles in Los Angeles.
I'll call in at No Mercy. Actually, no, they probably won't be able to
Ladies
kick
and
off.
gentlemen, September is Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month, and we at WWE are so proud to support Connor's Cure, named after this heroic young man.
It's really. This actually is a really good cause.
My wrestling name is Connor the Crusher.
Connor inspired so many people.
WWE has come in because they want to introduce some new superstars.
We partnered with Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh because we wanted to showcase some of these superstar personas.
This is from one of my toys for my wrestling guys.
The shoulder pads are actually a Nerf football.
All right, dude.
Down the map. I'm just chalking his hair so he can turn into the green machine.
I'm gonna
Green
put this like
machine.
right here,
That's
like,
actually
okay? So that you can see it from the front.
This CHP superstar goal is to terminate tumors for good.
Makes me feel so awesome. I get strength. I get speed.
Please meet my friend Lance, the Tumornator. This 7-year-old pint-sized survivor can use her love of hip-hop music to endure anything, including cancer. Crazy Kelsey!
She maybe has had some opportunities that maybe have been missed. So something like this just makes her feel special.
I'm so clean. After I get this one off, I'm the outside.
Jimmy the Superman!
Well, that's cool.
Watching Jimmy come out though, it just takes a heart. It feels cool.
I have Superman powers, and I can lift up my walker.
Our next CHP superstar has a very special
Oh, it looks like he's dressed up like Iron Man.
Yaheem, the Iron Man.
It makes him feel very, very happy. I feel like he's a part of something.
This CHP superstar destroys anything in his path, including leukemia.
How'd you come up with the name The Destroyer?
Because I destroy cancer.
Ramsey, the Destroyer. Well, this ninja does not use his moves on people, but rather uses his unique abilities to break through anything in his way. The Green Machine!
This is always a good reminder why we do this stuff, why we're staying healthy and strong. And now he gets to do something super cool like this.
Particularly when the WWE comes in, it just completely changes the tone, the atmosphere, and the feel here.
Nice to meet you as well.
It's our job to put smiles on people's faces, but those kids, they're the ones who put the smiles on our faces.
Beautiful. Yeah, really good. That was a really emotional segment.
And we here at WWE are so proud to be helping out as part of Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. As you can see on the smiles on those kids' faces, that your support really matters. And here's how you can help. Please go to ConnorTheCrusher.com to learn how you can get involved.
Ooh, but it's time for the match that is pretty much the reason this live reactions happen. And we have the steel cage match between Braun Strowman and the Big Show. That is going to be awesome.
Settle a score once and for all. Remember what Braun Strowman said earlier tonight. No matter where I go, destruction follows.
So are they going to do another superplex like off the cage, and the whole cage is just going to... Like, I expect destruction tonight.
It's all
all coming up live. It's all coming up on Raw. And the best part about it, guys, it's coming up next.
Okay, time to mute TV. Still no decision yet about whether or not I'm doing WWE 205 live reactions. Yeah, I know it's weird, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this stuff. I've decided I'm not gonna do my actual review of Raw that I normally do on the CM Brothers portion of this channel, which you can subscribe to down below, and you can also click on the bell so that way every time I upload a video on there, you guys will get the notification for it. Just because I make making videos all day and I don't really want to do any more after this. But yeah, overall, that cage match is going to be sick. So this is the third match that, believe it or not, that Braun Strowman and Big Show have had. They had the first match back in February where Braun Strowman won. Then they had the match at, what's it called? Then they had the match in April where the wind broke. And then they're having this match now. So this is a trilogy, man. The hell? Someone dressed up. Someone was wearing a bunny mask. Stupid gum commercial. Oh, well, this, like I said, really good Raw. I think it kind of went down to maybe a good Raw just because of the fact that the match between well, that's because the show kind of fell towards the end. It kind of started to fall a little bit during the Finn Balor Bray Wyatt segment. Maybe during the Cruiserweight segment, but that really wasn't anything bad. I didn't really mind that too much. But once the Finn Balor Bray Wyatt segment happened, and you had the women's division, I'm just not liking where the direction that's going. You had the Rollins and Ambrose match that was pretty decent, but then you had the finish that was just weak and then stupid. So overall, I would have to say Raw was. But let's see though. This could leave me with a great impression. All right, I think it's time to unmute it. Let's get to the match that is the reason the live reactions is happening. And yes, I will be doing the live reactions tomorrow for SmackDown, and this is the match that's making me want to do it. Randy Orton versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
The biggest superstars at WWE collide.
Say that match is going to be a understatement.
The fighter, the artist, who will earn a future WWE Championship opportunity against Jinder Mahal. SmackDown Live tomorrow night.
That RKO Randy Orton hit on Nakamura was awesome. That was sick.
Monday Night Raw is in Omaha.
All right, let's get to the cage match.
Braun Strowman locked inside a steel cage. But earlier on tonight, we had 6-man tag team action from 205 Live in the Cruiserweight division. Enzo and Mori had just made the tag before Grand Metal Elite and Cedric Alexander were going to fly.
Here's the high-flying, fast-paced action that.
So I'm guessing it's going to set up a match between Enzo Amore and Drew Gulak. Well, Enzo Amore and Tony Nese. Hashtag fire Tony Nese. Bland and terrible.
picking up a victory over Drew Gulak.
I don't know if he's like the worst. I don't know if he's like the worst wrestler I've ever met. Okay, I'm gonna get pumped. Time to start getting pumped for this match. Oh, the Zenzo Amore Grand Match League and Cedric Alexander backstage.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. See, each individual ingredient comes together like Mama More's cooking, all right? We serve it up to a cup of haters.
Cup of haters.
Yo soy el queso picante. How you doing, bro? Pepper Jack, bro. A little spice, little kick. I'm taking you two out tonight. We're going out of town, little Omaha Steaks. Yeah. Huh? Do it.
There's Neville.
Clapping about, bro. You ain't coming out with us and giving no sticks. Bravo, gentlemen. A victory you can surely be proud of.
Really? Of all people, dog?
Oh, hey. Don't worry, I'm not here to dampen your fun. Actually, this evening, I'm the bearer of good news. You see, I've just spoken to Kurt Angle, and he's informed me that each and every one of you have qualified for a fatal 5-way elimination match tomorrow night on 205 Live. The best part is the winner of that match. Well, they got the honor and the privilege to challenge me for my Cruiserweight Championship at No Mercy. Friends one evening, foes the next. Get some rest, boys. It's a big day tomorrow.
Really good promo by Neville.
Well, that happens on 205 Live tomorrow night, but coming up next, you see the crew there is reinforcing.
Oh, I guess the wind's not going to get broken because the crew's reinforcing it. You know what the funny is they did this the first time, but yet they didn't do it the second time. So I guess they've learned their lesson. That still doesn't decide whether or not I should do a live. Oh, hold on.
Faced off against the Big Show. Can you take me through that night?
Charlie, that's a match that I will never forget. When Braun Strowman grabbed the Big Show, that suplex off the top rope, I reached out for the ropes just to brace myself. I mean, you have the weight of those two behemoths crashing down. I expected the ring to shake. That was more than I bargained for.
Well, what are you expecting tonight when Braun Strowman and Big Show meet in a steel cage?
So I talked to the ring crew, and they've told me that the ring is double reinforced. But seriously, when you take a giant and the monster among men and lock them into a brutal steel cage, their intentions are to maul each other. I have no idea what to expect. I'm just going to stay out of the way.
I like how they interviewed the ref for that match. That's really building up the match. I thought that was really good, actually. Big Show just looks so weird without his beard and stuff now.
Braun Strowman inside a steel cage. Do you have any last-minute thoughts?
Last-minute thoughts? The monster of men, one-on-one, versus the world's largest athlete inside a brutal steel cage. I've had a lot of big matches in my career. For 23 years, I faced every opponent conceivable. But I've never faced an opponent as imposing as Braun Strowman. But let's face the facts here. Let's call it like it is. I've had more steel cage matches than Braun Strowman's had matches. I know how brutal a steel cage can be on the human body. I know that when I hurl Braun Strowman into that steel cage, I'm going to shred the skin on his face. I know when I ram his body into that unforgiving steel, his bones are going to break. He won't be able to stand.
Big Show looks like an oversized baby. He really does. Like, it's just crazy.
And then I'm going to give him a choke slam straight to hell. Then I'm going to walk out victorious. You see, but a guy like Braun Strowman, he doesn't respect me. Braun Strowman's the kind of guy that wants respect on what he thinks he's owed, not on what he's earned. So Braun Strowman wants to go out and run his mouth on social media that, oh, he's going to put me out to pasture. Me. Braun Strowman, in order for you to put me out to pasture, you're going to have to break me. And let me smarten you up, son. In 23 years, there hasn't been one superstar big enough or bad enough to break me. So you want to send me a little message? Well, I got a message for you. You call yourself a monster among men? I'm the world's largest athlete.
He's the world's largest athlete, but larger than Haystack Scout Newton.
Ruthless, vicious, inhumane. Steel cage surrounding.
Can't wait for this. I'm picking, as everybody knows, I'm picking Braun Strowman to win the cage match to help build momentum for his match coming up against Brock Lesnar at No Mercy for the WWE Universal Championship.
Just because we're twins.
Oh, hit the wrong button. So, overall, I'm looking forward to this main event. I like how they did a great job building up to it throughout the night by having, the referee get interview the two competitors. I thought that was really well done. And I'm really wondering how this cage match is going to go. Now, I hope the Big Show doesn't chokeslam Braun Strowman to hell, because remember what happened when he did that to JBL back in No Way Out 2004. Remember what happened. Remember what happened. But overall, I thought this was. I think those segments and I also like the Cruiserweight backstage segment with Neville. I thought Neville did a really good job there. So I guess the Fatal 5-Way match is going to be like those three. Didn't really say who else is going to be in it. Is it going to be like? It's probably going to be like the people we've been seeing. So it's probably going to be, unfortunately, Tony Nese, and it should be the Brian Kendrick in there, but it's probably not going to be the Kendrick. If it was me, I'd put. It's probably going to, but that's why I put. But they'll probably put Drew Gulak in there. And it's probably going to be Enzo winning. Either the only one I can see other than Enzo, but I think Enzo just on the division, you don't really want to have him lose. But I think the only other one that could really win is really Cedric Alexander, but he's not gonna. So the one thing I didn't really, care for though in that 6-man tag was, like I said, it's why watch 205 Live when you could just watch that 6-man tag. It was pretty much Enzo's cut the exact same promo, so I didn't hate it, but it just kind of makes it feel like a waste of time to watch 205 Live. But I think Enzo's really helping the Cruiserweight division. He's really giving it that spoke that it needed. I mean, it doesn't have a full spoke, but I think people do care about it with Enzo in the division. I was contemplating whether or not I was going to do the review portion. Well, there's Dolph Ziggler again. I wonder if Dolph Ziggler's going to debut with that gimmick on SmackDown that he's been saying he's going to debut, but he's probably not going to. I also love seeing the Connor's Cure stuff. It's great that WWE does that. That's one thing I think that Stephanie McMahon has influenced good in the WWE, like really well. I'll put that on mute. Mae Young Classics live reactions coming tomorrow or Wednesday. Haven't decided yet.
one step closer to realizing their dream.
The second round actually looks pretty good.
I think I'm more dangerous than anyone.
The first round was good, but
there's no way that any other girl wants this more than I do.
yeah, I can't wait to see the episodes 5 through 8. I like how it says binge watch all 8 episodes. So if Jim Ross and Lita try to sell me, so let's see, it's Levi and Kendrick.
Tomorrow night, only on the WWE Network.
Why is Tony Nese in there? If anyone deserves that shot, it's Drew Gulak, man. I think I will do a live reaction. I kind of want to see what is WWE's obsession with Fatal 5-Way matches. I don't know if I'm doing a live reaction or not. I mean, it'll probably just be any like typical Fatal 5-Way match, but damn. WWE is obsessed with Fatal 5-Way matches. They do them all the time on 205 Live. They did one at Battleground where the winner was going to face Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and now they are doing one. They did one at Extreme Rules where the winner was going to face Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire for the WWE Universal Championship. WWE is just obsessed with Fatal 5-Way matches. Enough is enough. Big Show just looks like a giant New Year's baby. Like damn, he's ginormous.
Heard the passionate words from Big Show moments ago. Ready to bring the big fight to the Monster Monday. And tonight, Monday Night Raw is presented by the
It's the Big Show.
Sandwiches. Get them only at Carl's Jr. And
What exactly
Big Show said in 23 years that one person big enough or bad enough to break me. But tonight,
he says you're gonna get something that you'll never know, but what exactly is that something? How can you not know what that something is if you don't? Doesn't make no sense. Never all about. I love Braun Strowman's theme song. Braun.
the Monster Among Men for the first time in his career will enter a steel cage.
Braun.
Fear in the eyes of the steam-breathing monster, Braun Strowman. He didn't seem happy that General Manager Kurt Angle put
I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait for this match between Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman for the WWE Universal Championship.
Against Braun Strowman in 3 weeks on the WWE Network. I understand Strowman's not understanding why this match is taking place, but I also respect Strowman's ability and willingness to step in and go toe-to-toe with the Big Show.
Tell you guys, these men are stepping inside the confines of a steel cage. That's a disadvantage any way you look at it for both men.
Hashtag steel cage match, pinfall submission, or escape. Both feet must hit the floor. Big Show. Last time these two men were in the ring imploded. Tonight that needs to be reinforced. Strowman starts things off with a boot to the face of Big Show, and now Big Show quickly down. As Braun
He's already starting to look like a monster already. Ooh. Oh, I hate how much weight the cage has now. Or how much give. Like he doesn't have as much give as he used to. Strowman's looking like a beast right now. Oh.
Braun Strowman has taken over in this match.
Look at all those splashes right into the cage.
Big Show against the steel.
Oh, knockout.
One shot, outblow. One shot. Can Big Show take advantage? Strowman's out. The steel cage match continues.
Damn, this match is fun. See, sometimes you don't need to do a bunch of spots in a match. You want to get people's attention. That's how you get people's attention. That's a fun match. That's a fun match. I'm enjoying that match. I hate that they went to commercial. This is kind of when I wish they would do the split screens. I wish kind of Raw would adapt that because I think the Intercontinental Championship match could have used the split screen and maybe the women's tag wouldn't have been a bad idea. Or maybe Cena versus Jason Jordan. Maybe that could have been, a split screen. This is a real main event in Raw. That main event we got with the Raw Women's Championship match between Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss, that was a fine main event, but that's how you get people's attention in the main event. You go explosive. Like Braun Strowman's looking strong like immediately. I'm gonna watch that advertisement later. Really looking forward to the WWE Universal Championship match, though. We'll see. Imagine this: they're to protect him, Braun Strowman, a great amount. He's dominated Brock Lesnar, dominated Brock Lesnar, and then you have Brock Lesnar, who's been dominant himself. He's dominated pretty much every opponent he's been in the ring with, and I think everybody's looking forward to that WWE Universal title match. I really wish they weren't doing John Cena versus Roman Reigns because I think you didn't need to do that big money match. This Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman was the real money match. And I could say, well, you should have waited for that match to WrestleMania, but they did so much with the build-up that you needed to do that match right away. You needed to. Like I'm so stoked for this WWE Universal title match. I just want Raw to come back on so I can watch that cage match. That's a really good cage match right now. That cage match is the reason this live reaction is happening. I'm not gonna lie, it's true. It's damn true. All right, I think Raw is about to come back on, so let's get excited.
And we are live on Monday Night Raw. Braun Strowman, Big Show, inside a steel cage. Both men down, center of the ring. This happened before the commercial break. Watch Big Show with a right hand. Boom! Right on the jaw of Braun Strowman.
What did we miss?
Beaten up so badly by Strowman that he couldn't take advantage initially.
So they just laid in the middle of the ring the whole commercial break. Kind of weird. Oh.
Big Show sidesteps. A monster among men who goes crashing into the steel.
The veteran move right there from Big Show. He's going to have to use all his veteran skills.
Oh, right in the cage.
And remember, first time ever that Braun Strowman has been locked inside a steel cage, where the rules are you win via pinfall submission or escape, where both feet hit the floor. I'll tell you, Big Show's gotten himself in phenomenal shape recently. Hey, it's paying off right now. Big Show's agile, more limber on his feet than usual.
And that's the thing. That may be the difference. Big Show right there weighing in at under 400 pounds, but I tell you, Braun Strowman is at 385 pounds. These guys are pretty much evenly matched.
And again into the cage.
Big Show's tossing Braun Strowman all around the cage.
Strowman is rocked right now. And Big Show screaming at Braun Strowman. How's the cage tasting wrong? Big Show is upset that Braun Strowman said that he was going to quote put Big Show out to pasture.
Oh, he just tossed him right into the cage.
Big Show said in 23 years, no one has been able to break him. And tonight, Big Show's looking real good.
No one's been able to break him. What about Brock Lesnar and Mark Henry when they broke the ring? What about when you went face to face with them? I don't know why the Big Show wouldn't just pin him. I do kind of hate the fact that in cage matches, you that there's pinfalls and submissions. I've never cared for that. I think you should. The only way you win is back when it used to be via escape in the cage. This is crazy.
High above the ring, on the top ropes, Strowman and Big Show.
No, I never really cared much for big man wrestling. But Braun Strowman's made me a fan of seeing Big Show.
I don't care how big you are, that is going to hurt very, very badly. And now the Macho Man trying to climb the cage, and Big Show made him pay. Wants to meet the same fate as the world's largest athlete. I don't care how big you are. When you land like
It's a good match so far.
Big Show still grimacing in pain, but he's still going to try to climb out of the steel cage, it appears.
Don't have Big Show win. Don't have Big Show win.
Well, maybe not. I don't think he's looking to escape, Cole. What the hell is he trying to do up there? He's not a cruiserweight. He's not on 205 Live.
I like Michael Cole's comment. He's not on 205 Live.
Is he going to drop that big elbow? If he does, we're going to rename it 405 Live.
Yeah, imagine 405 Live. I watched that over 205 Live any day of the week.
20 years ago, guys, Big Show's finisher was a big elbow off the top rope. Will we see it tonight?
Braun Strowman's in trouble. He hasn't moved. Big Show, the near 400-pounder.
That's a sick. He kind of didn't really get him all the way, but that was a sick elbow drop. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. That was awesome.
This is like a jumbo jet. Right through the heart of Strowman. That elbow drop there collapsed everything inside Strowman's body.
This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. Oh, Strowman kicks out.
Wow. Wow. What a match. I'm still in awe over what I just witnessed the Big Show do.
This is a sick match.
Let's get another look. This is surreal. Big Show flying, yes, ladies and gentlemen, flying through the air. The world's largest athlete. Heavy emphasis on the athlete.
All right, Big Show's trying to escape through the door. I think Strowman's gonna yep, he's squinting right up to his feet.
In order to win this matchup, Strowman in the background, back to his feet. Big Show trying to crawl out of the cage. Strowman literally lifting back.
Oh, he just slammed the door right on his head.
Big Show might have exerted just a little bit more energy than he should have, delivering that breathtaking elbow drop. Didn't have enough left in the tank to make it through the door and paid for it.
I'll tell you, take a lot out of him right there. Big Show right there is embarrassed, racing.
Well, Braun Strowman slamming the door into the face of Big Show.
Okay, after that one door slam like that, I wonder if the Big Show is going to be to get back into this match.
We picked a good week to win back the Aftershock corner, which you guys should check out. I don't know if I plugged it already, but check it out.
And oh, the ring! And Big Show reciprocates. An absolutely incredible match on Monday Night Raw here tonight on Labor Day. Inside a steel cage, Strowman and Big Show.
They definitely gave the fans something to watch on Labor Day. Oh, shoulder block.
And both men are down again. Now, who got the worst of that? Like a truck run into a bus. Holy cow. These two gargantuans are just bringing everything they have inside. 100% to take the other one out.
Oh, choke slam.
From hell.
It's all about supremacy right here. Who's going to win it?
Choke slam.
Big Show, look at
Here it
the
comes.
choke slam.
Big Show talked about that Big Show.
Is Braun Strowman gonna let it
We're
happen?
going to see it.
No. Oh, DDT.
To Big Show. Strowman, the cover. Up to the leg.
It's a really good cage match.
Even more terrifying as he continues to evolve and adapt as a competitor. Counters for maneuvers like that. This guy might be unstoppable.
Not only that, Corey, I mean, Braun Strowman, he's in the prime of his career. Plays that Big Show he's seen once upon a time.
And Booker, I don't agree with you. Big Show looks great in this
No
match.
doubt, no doubt.
Watch this collision here between Big Show and Strowman.
Oh, they both hit shoulder tackles on each other though.
And now both men on their knees. Oh, with thunderous blows.
A trade is cinder blocks right now.
That's what
Oh.
Monday Night Raw is all about. Big Show, though, back to his feet as well. Strowman with a headbutt. Show stumbling, staggering, but still on his feet. Strowman got caught.
Oh, choke slam. Choke slam. Kick out, kick out. This is a great match.
Was that Big Show's last
I don't know.
shot
I'd say
right
this is
there?
like,
There are
this is a really
millions
good
of
match.
people watching this around the globe, but one person I can guarantee keeping a close eye on it is the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Look at this. Braun Strowman high in the air off the choke slam, and somehow Strowman was able to kick out.
That was a colossal choke slam. And
Well, got someone watching.
Lesnar is still
Any
fighting.
comments? I lost my viewer.
Joe could just land one big shot,
Oh,
guys.
I lost my viewer.
He hits this right hand and knocks Strowman out.
Here comes the knockout punch. He's gonna miss it.
And he's cocked and loaded, ready to go. Strowman back to his feet. Big Show measures. Strowman ducks underneath.
Whoop.
And look at Strowman. Big Show on his shoulder.
Power slam. No, Big Show.
No escapes.
And Strowman
Oh. That reminds me when he tried to do that to Roman Reigns at Payback.
Wow. This could be Show's opportunity. If Big Show can lug his body over to the door or somehow escape the cage, this one's over.
I think he's going to try to go over the top again. The world's largest athlete, the 7-footer, the Big Show, trying to get up to the top rope, trying to go over the top of the steel cage. If he does, both of his feet have to make it to the floor to win this matchup.
This is risky.
Strowman fighting back.
And now it's Braun Strowman. And the battle is two big old movie monsters up there on top of the ropes. Big Show slamming Strowman face first off the cage. Strowman's down. Big Show's opportunity.
Big Show got to make his move, and he better make his move quick, guys.
What is Big Show's next move? We've already seen him deliver an elbow drop off the top
He's going to
rope.
go over the top. Big Show's going to try off the top of the cage. Big Show is halfway there.
Big Show's like a man possessed right
Ooh.
now. I don't know what's going through his mind. But
And now Strowman just ripping Big Show off the top of the cage. And now Strowman driving Big Show against the steel.
Corner
Crushing Big
body
Show.
splash.
completely halted the momentum of the world's largest athlete.
Well, both these men look exhausted.
Definitely got to wonder how much these men have left, especially the Big Show, because he's been letting it all hang out in this matchup tonight.
To be fair, when's the last time you saw two super heavyweights do battle for an extended period? This is rare. This is special.
And
this
it
is
is steel
unforgettable.
cage, Corey.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's no ordinary match. Big Show heading up to the top rope again. Braun Strowman
Oh.
beats him there with a right. This is. Well, remember the last time these two were up there like that? What happened? Superplex and close the ring.
Big Show doesn't want to get superplexed to do it again.
Big Show didn't want to be on the receiving end of another cataclysmic superplex.
I don't think Big Show's done yet. But what's the play here? Escape? Try to deliver more offense?
Only Big Show can answer.
Strowman with a wicked shot to the midsection again.
Big Show right now is laboring, guys, and he's in a bad position.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Really bad position.
You gotta be kidding me. Strowman looking for the superplex again. And
Oh.
remember, they reinforced this ring not once but twice. Double reinforced ring, and it worked.
This time the wind didn't collapse.
Hold your breath on that one.
That was sick. This is a really good. I mean, I think this is the best match of the show so far. This is an awesome match.
From a different angle, watch the way Big Show's body is just whacked.
Big Show definitely took the worst of that one right there. Braun Strowman is back on his feet.
I wish they had a match like at SummerSlam in a sense instead of fucking Big Cass versus Big Show.
And now Strowman stalking the world's largest athlete. He's got the Big Show up on his shoulders. Good God. Braun Strowman marching around the ring.
Over.
The cover. Braun Strowman wins the steel cage.
That was really good.
Here is your winner.
3 3/4 stars. That was an amazing cage match. Especially too, like, this was awesome. Braun Strowman is awesome. He looks really dominant in this match too.
Braun just a better man tonight, guys.
Braun said he was going to deliver a statement to Brock Lesnar. I'm sure the message was received. Look at this.
I still can't believe that elbow. That was awesome.
They don't call him the world's largest athlete without very good reason. And then the superplex into the reinforced ring. Strowman and Big Show crash into the mat. And this was really the beginning to the end of the Big Show.
That was awesome.
Strowman was able to recover. And then he would do this. He would lift the near 400-pound Big Show onto his shoulder and deliver a running power slam. Braun Strowman said the steel cage was a recipe for destruction tonight. And it was in regards to the Big Show.
Oh, there's more. Like, there's more.
Do you see what I've done to the so-called giant? What do you think I'm gonna do to the beast at No Mercy? Brock Lesnar! At No Mercy, this right here is your future. And mine is becoming the new Universal Champion.
I'm stoked for this match at No Mercy.
Monster among men, Braun Strowman. He said he was going to send a message to Brock Lesnar tonight.
Oh wait, there's more.
That message was Brock Lesnar, come No Mercy. It's Doomsday.
Hey, Braun's putting Show through the cage.
How's Strowman doing? Finishing the job, Cole. The job is finished, but this is extracurricular.
So weird that the heel commentator Corey Graves is the one defending Big Show, and Booker T's the one being the heel. What's he gonna do?
My God, what the hell's Strowman doing?
Oh my!
Oh my God!
He just drove him right through the cage. Braun Strowman's awesome. He's I want him to win the belt at No Mercy. I want him to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal Championship. That was sick. That was awesome.
Doom now has a face. A monster among men. Braun Strowman could be doomed. This is absolutely incredible. Frightening.
Oh.
This could very well be Brock Lesnar's future.
I really hope they put the belt on Strowman and No Mercy.
The warning to Brock Lesnar. from Braun Strowman. No matter where I go, destruction follows.
One.
John Tyson's motto was, when better...
Overall, that was a really good episode of Raw. I liked, I thought the last hour kind of like, well, like the second hour, like towards the middle, kind of wasn't the greatest, you know, with the Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt segment. The women's stuff I don't care for because it's built into a fatal four-way when it should be a one-on-one match between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. And, well, they didn't care much for the, like, I thought the tag team match between Ambrose and Rollins and Gallows and Anderson was good, but I didn't really like the finish because why that happened. And Gallows and Anderson looked so weak because they couldn't even win the match, even with interference. I didn't like that at all. But I liked everything else on the show. I thought the cruiserweight stuff was actually pretty good. I thought that was pretty good cruiserweight. You know, it was a nice way to build up to a fatal five-way match at 205 Live. I still haven't decided if I'm doing the live reactions or not. I liked the way it was structured, that they kicked right off with a match. What a novel concept to kick right off with a match. You know, I thought John Cena and Jason Jordan had a pretty good match on this show. And then you obviously had the finish, and I liked Reigns and Cena segment. And then I liked, you know, Sheamus, Cesaro. Didn't mind their squash match. It was just there to put them over. And then, but I thought the momentum was kind of lost later on the night. The Intercontinental Championship match was really good. You had the, what else was good on the show? There was something else on the show I liked. The build up to the main event was really good as well. So yeah, that was about it. All the stuff I liked, but overall, this was a pretty easy show to sit through. So if I had to rate it, I'm gonna probably rate it a 8.5 out of 10. I thought this was a really good show. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so that way people will watch it. Make sure you guys also subscribe to this channel for more content, and make sure you guys click on the bell so that way every time I upload a video on this channel, you guys will get the notification for it. And to the people watching on Facebook, please make sure you guys post as much content as you want. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.